right. Welcome back, everyone, to Wicked Ones, a Force in the Dark game. I'm Matthew, the storyteller, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves and their characters.
All right, I will jump in first. I am Justin. I am the GM over at One Bad Roll, and today I am here playing Lord Movish, a very deranged orc who hunts and eats angels in his spare time, along with walks on the beach.
Rafferty, why don't you go?
Hello, I am Norman Rafferty. Today I'm playing Myth Peony Aragast. My friends call me Peony. You may call me Myth Peony Aragast. I am a sorceress supreme succubus, and I like to spend my spare time putting caltrops under the sand on the beach.
And I'm playing Slimmick, the conniver squirrel, but not a squirrel by choice.
Didn't we fix that?
Yeah, you're no longer a squirrel.
We're
Am I?
working on it.
Oh.
It's a slow.
There
There
You molted.
are two ways to fix it: the slow and painful process and the quick and easy process. We have chosen the slow and painful process.
I believe last time he was in a magic mitigation field, which was undoing the curse bound to him where he's a squirrel, but he also
I can
left and
stop
fled with a
that.
captive. So I assumed
don't
he
want
reverted
that.
back to squirrel, unless that's not so.
Not so.
Okay, cool. So he's still a squirrel.
Yeah. No, you don't want that. It causes.
Oh, no,
like,
no. He is a lizard now.
He's
yes,
a lizard
he's
now?
back.
What? But I have all the depilatories ready. We were getting ready for electric hair removal. Do you have any idea how difficult this process and
That's
painful
okay.
it is?
We have multiple prisoners now to use it on together.
It's not the same.
Slimmick's
None
back.
None of them were that hairy. All
Peony,
right.
there's an important thing. We have to redo all the photos down there in the arch room now.
Slimmick. Oh, that's right, in the archery room. Yeah, that's to say, we don't take family photos. In fact, we take great pains to make sure that me and the rest of the spouses make sure you don't know what day family picture day is.
They think that I don't know, but I do. I go through efforts to find out so that I can ignore it properly.
That was decoy picture day. There's no film in this camera.
So with that, we've already bribed off the Flame Fae, and you guys had a choice last time. Who's getting sacrificed?
Oh boy.
We'll sacrifice this loser lizard here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we sacrificed like the last remaining person who was tier 1 in the dungeon. I think they actually got removed already.
Yeah, I think we sacrificed them.
Because with our kidnapper, we actually brought ourselves back up to 6 sacrifices.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so good.
We got the God Kid. We can't sacrifice the vessel, the very avatar of God on Earth. Or
Oh no,
can.
he's totally part of the ritual.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we should sacrifice him. He's a kid. What memories could he have that are worth anything?
Hey, little kid, you ever been sacrificed to a dark god before?
Would you like to? Which one of my sacrificing knives should I use? Just so many.
And I believe we have downtime we can do then, don't we?
Correct.
Holy crap.
Yes. Before we get into the downtime, as part of the last session, I do need some new minions.
Ooh, minions.
Get destroyed?
Yes, but I did it on purpose because Lord Movish got companions.
You are a jerk like that. Oh no, wait. You have to get rid of them so to get your super powerful because you're a hunter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, and all of mine survived. And we traumatized Murder, one of my henchmen. He's going to have nightmares tonight.
The tricks that I'm going to get, because I get to choose 2 on my doges, is going to be herd prey and locate prey.
Fair enough.
I love everything you just said.
All right. And so you're You're looking for prey.
Yep.
Well, they can find prey and then bring it to us.
All right, let's
They
see.
are
like
a
it when people
pack.
bring me
They are a pack of dogs that just sort of wandered in, and like Lord Movish, and money for some reason.
Well, I thought you trained them.
No, they just wandered in.
Oh,
They were already good at what they were doing.
oh well, praise the God of unending.
So with that,
And
they've
I
been
will also
added.
pull up the book to see what they get for stats, so I can properly place them.
Yeah, that'd
Okay.
probably be good.
So the minion pack has been added to your character sheet.
Hell yeah!
Oh, there's... okay. Oh, there we go. I'm kind of stuck on 80% map loading.
Hmm.
Oh,
There we go.
hey, there you go.
Minion packs on my character sheet.
It should be where they normally are. Just hit the open button.
Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, well, I guess it's time to work on the dungeon. What is this on the second floor? What is this trap number 2? Is that another pit trap?
That is a wall crushing track.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, who cares
Squish
about
'em.
that? Well-
Yeah, the minions. My old minions I can see under there, but my new minions were there, but then they vanished.
Try
they just
closing
leave.
your sheet and reopening it.
Will do.
It should say LM.
Well, since that loser Trepanarius is here,
Got it.
or Trepanarius isn't here, and like he thinks he knows what drives people crazy. No one drives people crazy better than me. I will go ahead and work on finishing his trick 3, if that's all right with everybody.
Okay. Let's see how you do first, and if you don't finish it off, Slimmy can help. And I guess don't forget
Stand back
to add
while I
the
show
Nova
you how
Steel.
it's done. Told you to stand back.
Well, this was an appropriate distance. I'm gonna spend a stress. Just go ahead and roll it again. You have
Really?
three- Yeah, you have 3 dice. Let's finish this.
That's a mixed success.
There
It
you
wouldn't be welcome to Peony's roll.
All right, so should have remembered Nova Steel, which would bring it up to 2, and if you have a thing, that would bring up another 3, right?
I have no money. I got once again. I didn't get any money.
Oh, right, we're poor.
And I'll make a crappy bag. That is the
Alright.
crappiest bag. Actually, I don't even think I made the bag. I think I need at least one success to make the bag.
Yeah,
Well,
kinda.
I'm done. I'm just
All
done.
right. So that
I'm
covers
still
me.
working on my minions, so if everyone else would like to go first, that would be awesome.
I think Slimmik's scouts will actually go ahead and work on the trick. They're going to go ahead and refine it. They're going to use
All
Nova
right.
Steel, so that'll give it an extra
But-
result if they succeed, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yep, let's do it. Good success.
All right.
And then
That's
Slimmik,
3.
yeah, and then Slimmik will go ahead and use one of his Mista spots and finish it.
All right. So that trick is operational.
I don't see how this is actually going to work.
What is it anyway? I'm curious, but at the same time, I'd rather send someone else to find out what it does.
It's a bewildering array of non-Euclidean. Apparently, it's supposed to use psionic tricks to drive you mad because look, it's an angle that looks as if it's acute, but it behaves as if it's obtuse.
Non-Euclidean, it just looks like it's a little curved.
I know. Look. Yeah, I think it's stupid. You think it's stupid. This is a big waste of time, but thank you for spending all your time and effort trying to finish.
Well, if you want something done terribly, you gotta shout at people yourself.
All right, we need to go trap the other corridors. I'll get some shovel.
That would probably be a good idea. I do have an actual action. I can set up maybe a trap 1 or 2 in the other corridor.
Well, I think Lord Movish is going to try and get us more just general sacrifices so we can upkeep our deals. So if you want to take that into account, you can.
I'm not sure. Does that help me in any way? I don't know. I just don't know.
Because like we got because I ain't trying to lose our Nova Steel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We do need to start a war soon. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for my companion action here.
Well, once you make the sacrifices.
Oh, right.
That's it.
Oh, do we sacrifice them now and then do the ritual later?
Yeah, that must be done in order. So step 3,
Okay.
gather sacrifices to be you have to sacrifice them.
Okay, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and get the sacrifices then. We got 5 people who
You got 6 people.
we got 6 people. Let's get
We got
slaughtering.
six.
All right. So are we wearing robes for this? We're doing this skyclad.
It's been a while. Just got my skills back. I think Skyclad works best. Where'd I put that
Well,
ritual
whatever.
knife?
You know what a pain it is to get sacrificed blood out of robe.
Exactly. Alright, so I believe here we have the Chosen One, which absolutely must be sacrificed. It's just too good to
Ooh,
pass
yeah,
up
I'm
on.
looking forward to this.
We have the
Um,
Aristocrat who gave himself up to save his wife, which is a great one.
Yes, it's so much better when they give them stuff.
We got this random guy the Goblin brought back. Good job, Goblin.
We should do him
Angel?
first. He's the warm up.
Oh yeah, Goblin, you get over here too, sure.
Because after you sacrifice the first one, the blade gets a little duller, which means that the next person feels it.
So which two does that leave left? I think that's like the Knight and the Slinger then?
Alright, so
Um,
the knight is an angel.
Angel! Gotta
Oh.
sacrifice Angel.
Alright, so
Yeah.
that leaves the bard.
Oh god, the bard. We should do him first. Did we pith him yet?
Oh, I thought the Bard was the Chosen One, or is that just a different person?
No, the Templar is the chosen one.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
What are we doing with the kid? Because that's gonna matter.
Sacrificing him.
Because we could keep the kid and do magical corruption to start this war.
Hey kid, you wanna die or become something so terrible no one will ever recognize you?
Alright, and the kid looks
Like
up
this
and there's
guy,
a flash of white light in its eyes, and it says nothing.
That really sounds like a die kind of feel to me,
I'm going to
That's
speak
the
from a
vibe I'm
practical
getting.
point. I'm going to speak from a practical point of view, and as much fun it would be to corrupt their vessel and turn it into something evil. The good guys always get them and then say, "No, this isn't the real you. Think back to what you're supposed to be." And they have a turn of heart. It's all five. I mean, we should just stab it.
Yeah, you're right. You, Bard, you're gonna be playing the music for this, alright?
Do I get to live if I play the music? Asked the elf.
For now.
Yeah. Do you know Freebird?
Yep.
Wonderful. We're gonna need you to do that 27 times until everyone wants to die.
Oh. Oh, that hurts my heart.
This game's starting to make me nervous how much we enjoy it.
It's
And in the
okay.
way that we enjoy it.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with us continuing to be terrible, evil people and reveals nothing about ourselves.
It just gets more and more terrible. It's like, how do we know this?
Alright, so Skyclad with Freebird playing on its 27th loop. We are doing 5 sacrifices to our dark god.
So who gets to live?
Is that gonna be the raid or is that gonna be part of downtime?
Good question.
Well, the last raid was to get enough sacrifices to do it. You're in a situation you're quite safe to do the sacrifices here.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
free action.
So if that's the case, then because that'll just affect what I do with my time.
Okay.
Lord Movish is going to first use gold to make his minions. Where is the minion upgrades? There we go. I'm creating minions upgrades. He is going to make his minions versatile and
Ooh. Versatile minions.
I'm gonna make this real weird. Fluent.
Whoa.
Talking dogs.
Talking dogs.
All right. So versatile. What stats are you bolstering?
I will bolster their. You know what? Banter by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Finesse 1. Smash 1.
All right. When you close and open the sheet, that should all be there.
It is open and they are there.
Good.
Oh, these are some weird ass dogs, but I like them.
Hellhounds.
It's true. A whole pack of them. And then Lord Movish. Wait, my downtime was to upgrade my minions.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent 2 gold on that. Which means that's it for Movish.
Okay.
All right. Is that everyone?
No, I still have basically all my actions.
Fair enough.
So no one started a project, so there's no project for me to use my second dot on, but that's okay. I think on the second floor, I will go ahead and build a trap somewhere around here.
Around where?
Here we go. Actually got
There
that.
we go.
And I'm pulling up the trap section to get some good ideas.
What level are you
Uh,
aiming for?
I'm gonna aim for 2. I feel ambitious. I bet I can finish this. Drawing guide, Denison's dungeon layout. Here we go. So, give me some traps. So, what are we looking here for trap? So, we got trap tier 2.
Never go wrong with a pit trap.
That is
That's your
true,
thing.
but we have so many pits. I need something exciting, something new, something to drive people crazy. I need a pendulum blade trap.
Yeah, let's
What
do
if it looks like a pit trap, but
It's really a
isn't a
pendulum
pit
blade.
trap?
Trap.
Hey,
That
this
at
hole is just
first
painted on.
seems like a pit trap.
Pendulum blades are better than guillotine blades. Guillotines only hit
Trigger.
once, whereas the pendulum
Looking
spike.
into the pit to see if it's safe. And I think that's all we need. The trigger and the mechanism. So that is what that's gonna be. I'm gonna remember that for later. I am
Great.
definitely using Nova Steel for this.
All right.
There's gonna be a big old trick, of course. And let's see if it works. Hey, success.
That's 3.
That's really good. I have no gold to finish this off.
Ah.
I have one, you
Okay.
missed a spot, but I started it, so I can't assist it.
Hold on.
Fair enough. And did you add it to Slimic's dungeon duties, which
Uh,
is
I will
quite a
be
few.
soon. The ever-expanding
Yeah,
dungeon
so-
duties.
You know what? I figure once we once we do what we're doing next, we're probably gonna garner more attention, which means that's a valuable trap. I will pay for it to get done. So I will give you the money
All right.
to use.
I'm glad someone has money.
You gonna
Now I
finish it, or are
don't.
you gonna pocket the money, Slimek?
I'm gonna finish it. I want this
Alright.
to happen because I think it's hilarious.
I was gonna bring my dogs with me, but unfortunately, I cannot or can't.
Well, it depends
I
what
don't-
the
I don't think that companion means that you don't have to pay them.
Correct. Wait, no, with companion, you can bring them along for free, I think? It's been
I
a while
will
since I've
just-
read that. I'm sorry.
I will just look it up rather than us guessing. I will just look it up rather than us guessing.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Minion awareness.
Don't need the book no more.
There we are. Minions. Companion is not listed there. Of course it isn't. So while we're doing that, why don't you guys decide who's living out of the prisoners if you're sacrificing them?
I think we agreed the Bard because the Bard's playing Freebird.
195.
All right, just wanted to confirm before I started deleting. All right. So with that, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I found companion.
5. Yep, you can take them for free. I found it as well.
Beautiful. They're just happy to be there.
Yeah. So that is step 3 done. And as you sacrifice them, and the child of the goddess of music is slain, and a white light beams throughout the dungeon and possibly to the world.
You think anyone noticed that?
Yes.
Notice what?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think nobody noticed either.
Right? As you look around your dungeon in the shadows, they almost look like they're moving at times, very much like Lord Movish looked after he wiped out that mountain.
Hey, Lord Mavish, look, you got more friends.
Have
Oh,
all the
wow.
friends.
Wait, do we have to walk them?
Well, I assume that's part of keeping a clean dungeon.
No, you let them run wild and become feral
We do
against
live in a
those they
forest.
dislike. As I'm saying that, I'm literally walking around petting dogs.
It's a good look.
Great. So now we just have wild dogs running around.
One of them will look at you and just be like, "Don't talk about us like that."
Wow, they talk better than my bugbears.
Maybe a little
they're-
too much sass on them, but then again, they are
They-
dogs. They're better
They're
than
the
goblins.
sassiest of dogs. They're the
Excellent.
sassiest of doggos.
See, I'm not impressed now, but then like a couple months later, when I run into a real dog and discover that real dogs don't talk, then I'll be impressed.
Sounds about
Wait.
right.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean all dogs don't talk? Wait,
Thing is, they banter better than I do.
Ooh.
I think they banter better than my henchmen.
It is worth it. Okay. Okay, we need to start a war.
We do. I have one free go talk to people action I can use. We also have our creature
Cool.
room too, which we put down recently, I believe.
That's all you. That is a creature room which you control.
Ooh, okay, I control it.
So you need to determine what's in there.
And that
I thought we
comes
had.
first. Did we?
Yeah, I thought so.
I must just be not remembering. So let me go ahead, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the dungeon duty here.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah,
tier
because I
2
don't
creature.
think we added it to mine because I didn't build it.
Creature room.
No, we didn't.
2. All right, so we haven't actually
do
decided
they-
what's in there yet.
Do the creature rooms tier up when your dungeon tiers up?
I think
You
just
get a new one at the tier.
Mhm.
The old
Okay,
ones
so
stay
our
their old
first-
level.
Got it. Cool.
All right, so let's go ahead and decide on the creature real quick then. What haven't we had in here yet? You know, we haven't just had a slime. Every good dungeon that's worth its salt has a slime, right?
Just said this place was filthy, and you went out and recruited filth.
Well, I didn't so much
It's
go
a
out and
cleaning
recruit
slime.
filth as much as go to my room and pick it out of the garbage.
No. It's a cleaning slime. Just have it be acidic.
Perfect. Oozing, acidic.
You realize, of
Done.
course, if you get a gelatinous cube, I'm the one who's going to bump into it.
Well, that's simple. All you have to do is have someone walk in front of you at all times so that they suffer terrible traps instead of you. I don't see why the adventurers haven't figured this out yet.
That's the best idea you've ever had. And I put Slimmick on his leash.
Hey, why do I keep agreeing to this? Why does it feel good?
I don't know.
Alright. So as you
Look,
guys,
it's give and take that makes our marriage work.
do we have any more downtime actions?
I technically can go talk to someone. I think I will save that for when we figure out what our raid is going to be, because I will go and talk to someone in order to get a war started.
Fair enough. Or at least do the setup.
Yeah.
So
And
as
we
you
need to-
retire,
Tier
go ahead.
4, Tier 3 or higher. Okay.
Yeah,
Limits
the
or
two factions
choices.
at war have to be 3 or higher. But while you are discussing, it would seem that a party of emotionless adventurers have shown up. Mechanical as they step over this first trap.
Peony, that's your trap. Let's do it. Oh, Rafferty, are you there?
Wait, you said we're doing a trap.
Yes, that's right. Adventurers have shown up.
Oh, crap.
Cold, emotionless
It's my trap.
adventurers.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong map. That's why I didn't see that.
Yup.
And, closing. Okay, no, it's my trap. Are we supposed to be able to see the adventurers?
Yes.
Can you guys not see the party?
Oh, no. I can see the token, just not like the
Yeah.
text page, that's all.
Yeah, last time we had a little window that showed us what they were.
That should be popping up. Give me a minute. Things
Okay.
got reset.
It's okay.
Try it now.
Well,
Ta-da,
as usual,
there we go. Okay.
we'll have an eye open.
Barbarian, Defender, Eldritch Warrior, Scout with a Cook, Trader, and Farmhand. Yeah,
Yes,
these guys
so
came for an
the-
expedition.
Wait, how do I make
barbarian-
that show? How do I make that show up?
Double click on the token.
There we go.
So-
Okay, yeah. So your choice of who gets hurt. Holy crap! How do these losers keep getting in?
3 of these 4 are golems. The barbarian and the hirelings are
crap.
humans. The hirelings seem to be on leashes, leading the way.
Interesting.
They stole my idea.
How could they have possibly have known unless they're time travelers too? I refuse to admit they might be smart. This is a trick. Is this my trick in the front of the dungeon?
Yep.
Yes it is. They leave something behind, frightened by the dummies. So, we're gonna go and roll. Well, I'm just gonna hit trap. 1, roll die. Makes the success on the trick.
All right, and the barbarian's about to leave his axe as the scout uses a move to be like, "No, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't.
Curses! Alright. So, this is the point of the dungeon where we go, well, they wander and see the torture room front and center. They take some photos and they come back to the lock anyway, regardless of what choice they made.
It is true.
I don't have control over my token again.
This one up here, on page 1.
Yeah, this
Oh.
this one right here. I can't move that.
Oh, right, we forgot
Try
to
it
place our
now.
minions down.
Oh yes, we should
Yeah,
do
that's
that
why I was a
before
little
going
confused.
forward.
We didn't do minion placement.
My apologies. Everyone, place where you think your minions are hiding out for this group.
Okay.
I don't have control
Well-
over my token.
You should now. If you unselect and reselect it, you should be good.
Can I open the sheet?
I still
Can't.
don't.
Yeah. I can open the sheet, I can't move the squirrel.
I am reloading the page to see if that fixes.
Oh gosh, but the squirrel's the lizard now. Ah, I gotta go find it.
All right. Not used to errors coming up on this
Mhm.
platform.
I still do not have control over my token.
This new one, no good.
Huh, yeah, that's weird.
I can
Update
double
token.
click on it to make my sheet show up, but I can't actually move it.
Oh, that should do it.
Oh, because the game was paused.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I just noticed that right now. All right. Yeah, no, I always put my minions in the guard post because we don't. I thought there's some kind of room we can build that makes them more badass in combat.
There is.
There
There
is.
is.
We need to build that. That's next on the list.
Starting
My
location
minions
roll.
are in the
die.
trick that just asks why.
I tell mine to be in the prison on guard duty, and they don't care.
Yep. Nope. They are up here.
Come on. Come on.
Oh gosh, they're
Where'd you
hanging
say
out.
yours, Luis?
Mine
you're-
are in the trick that just asks constantly why.
All right. So they are slightly off. They're
That's cool.
making their way there. And do we get LP? And he doesn't have to roll. He's in the guard room.
Yeah.
All right. So for the pathing, it fails. So they're going to try this lock. Who's in charge of the lock?
That is me. Come on,
Lock,
single die.
lock.
Success.
Oh. So yeah, they try that, realize they can't, try a different route, and come up to Slimmix Goblin minions.
Because that was a success, do we get to move our minions?
Yes, everyone who wants to move it one chamber is more than welcome to.
Well, mine have
Sick.
no choice. They are going to start a fight.
Fair.
Yours
How are
are
they gonna
expendable, right?
Not anymore. They made a union.
Yep.
Oh, bummer.
Exactly. So here's their 1 dice to try to smash, and with mixed results.
All right, so they can inflict 1 wound. However, they are going to be bloodied from the onslaught of these golems. And
That's
as
perfect.
they come,
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. They'll take the bloodied. They will leave immediately afterwards. They're done with their torture fun. They took
The cook
actual
is dead.
damage. Yes, the cook.
all right, so back to here. The trick was successful, so you guys can try again. It hasn't
Okay.
been disabled yet.
Fortune roll, or well, puts that in a trap. 1 die. Fails.
All right, before the barbarian can even think about it, the scout's already looking at him, being like, "No." I said no. And
But
back to
it's
the
a
lock.
nice table.
No.
Got it. Boom, lock. 1 die. Here we go. Yeah, they realized to send the people who can actually lift things over instead of the cook.
All right. So they are come forward, and they run to 5 bugbears. One who's not looking so well.
Yes, 5 bugbears. Well, actually, they're pretty fresh.
Yep. They've lost 1 move, and their cook is dead.
So no, the bugbears are strapped. So if we go into this using, do we still have any Nova Steel?
Yeah,
We
lots
have a
of
lot.
steel.
Okay, so if my bugbears attack with Nova Steel weapons, will they do extra effect?
I would say yes.
They tap their strapped. They have shown up with the best Nova Steel weapons. They more blood for the blood god. No, we worship the unending god. Okay, more unending for the blood god.
You can't
And
fault
they-
them for their spirit.
And they attack.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Ooh.
So we get to kill somebody, huh?
You
Or
get to
get to
inflict
choose
2
who
harm
gets-
on someone.
Oh, harm on death to the defender.
All right, so 2 damage against it. It steps forward to block as it was actually going near one of the people who matter, and they can act again or retreat.
Well, we're untouched. If we go back to the mistress without any wounds to show, people give us the wounds we don't have.
Fight on, yes.
Another success. Death to the
Alright.
defender.
Wow.
Putting in work.
All right,
Tearing
another
down
one
the
of these
gold.
Nova Steels. All right,
Yes,
who do they
the Nova
carry this
Steel
next
using
Nova
Nova Steel
Steel on?
weapon.
Still the defender or someone else?
No, the defender. We're
Alright.
taking 1 dead is better than 2 wounded. That is the advice we have been given.
Fair, and they're still unharmed. They're fighting well. This Nova Steel. I'm just tapping it away as they use it up, but yeah.
Hey, that's
Again?
what it's for. What is the better use of Riddle of Steel than to shed the
It's
blood of our
true.
enemies?
Oh,
Well, that didn't go well. Do you have any more stress points, my conniver?
I think it's funny. You get a stress point. Go ahead and re-roll that, you
'cause
stupid
it was like,
things. You don't
You
just
get a
throw
stress
the metal
point.
at it, you stab
Wait.
them.
we have to think back to what Slimmick told us. He said, what? Keep your eye on the queen as he did the 3-card Monty? No, the other thing. Stab them, one hit to the head, one hit to the kidneys. Right. There we go.
Wow.
Death to
And
the
they
defender.
went for and they went for the kidneys.
Yep.
All right, so this defender, whose job is to protect the actual important people, has gone down. The bugbears have killed something. Do they wish to continue using more Nova Steel?
Is each one of these use up one Nova Steel?
Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
How
But
much
you
more
guys
do we
still
have?
3 left.
3.
All of it. Death.
Use it up.
Right. Another point used. Give us a roll. Let's see how they.
This is
Jeez.
only mixed.
All right, so the Eldritch Warrior has had enough of this shit. He summons that Nova Steel that they tried to throw into his hand and stabs one of the bugbears. They are bloodied and not causing harm from this attack.
So
Do they want to continue?
Are we hurt?
Yes.
They are bloodied.
Are
They're
bloody?
bloodied.
As soon as we're bloodied, we're out. We killed one person. That is our best outing yet.
Yep. So this
And we all have
group-
Slimmick to thank. Make sure we don't tell the mistress that we're thanking Slimmick.
Tell nobody.
tell
We
nobody.
can tell Slimmick.
All right, so this group, one man down, ties the collar up onto the traitor and continues onwards.
All right. Well, they're stepping on a pressure plate and activating a trap that will shoot poison darts at them. Let's see how it goes. You guys, success. Roll
Oh.
again. And choose.
And Slimmick gets to choose who's hurt.
You know what? Let's go ahead and start taking out the barbarian.
All right, so the barbarian's in the back. The trap goes off, and they're hurrying through, and the barbarian gets stabbed. He's like, "Hmm?" Roll again. Is that still the barbarian?
Oh, the barbarian's just covering a fusillade of darts. He's becoming a pincushion.
As the poison starting to seep in, he's like, "Oh, I don't feel so good, guys." Roll again.
And it fails.
And the scout turns around, rips out the button, and looks at the barbarian like, "Come on, guy. What the fuck?"
I have never felt more for this scout.
True.
But now it's creature time.
And into
This
the
is
creature
my
room.
creature time.
Creature with
And in
skeletons.
addition, those metal skeletons also form around it.
Yep.
Functioning as a level 1 creature as well.
So that is 2 dice for a sneaky, tireless golem.
Well, 1 dice for the golem, and then 1 dice for the thing. They're rolled separately.
Rolled separately? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Last time they were rolled together, so this is just why.
Well, last time it was empty. That's all. All right,
Ah.
so damage and adventure, the GM's choice. That creature is
That
knocked
was the golem.
out. All right,
However, the skeletons put some work in.
they did. All right, so they can damage and adventure, your choice. So the traitor got hit by the golem before taking down. Who is these skeletons going after?
Barbarian.
All right, and he's not looking so good.
Yeah, on his last legs already.
And roll again. Here we go. Your choice.
All right. So the barbarian's almost dead. The scout grabs and throws the traitor at the skeletons, and they now have one less human.
Ah, perfect.
And they head forward. Both the minions and the trap are here. So our trick is here. So which do we want to do first?
Trick.
Yeah.
All right. And what is this trick?
So this trick is a small room
Mhm.
with magical mouths constantly asking why to cause
this is-
insanity.
This is the one that burns moves. Correct. Okay. Let's see what it does.
I'll use the trap roll.
All right,
Success.
which creature adventurer's move do you burn?
Let's take a look at that real quick. You know what? Let's go with the Eldritch Warrior.
All right. And roll again, because we're going to use it like a trap.
I don't like him having moves, you know?
All right, and that will burn up the farmhand's move, as he is hoping to survive this ordeal. Meanwhile, we have some hounds here balancing our rope as the adventurers come down.
They're good
We
boys.
do. And what they're going to do is they're going to try and banter to keep them in this space, which warps your perception of truth and reality.
The dogs just walk up. It's like, one of us tells the truth, the other one always eats people who ask stupid questions.
Let's see how that roll goes. Give me a banter. All right. We're going to inflict damage on the scout who's had enough of people's shit. He pulls out his arrow and shoots the dogs. They are bloodied.
He bloodied my dogs. They run away.
All right.
How dare
And they,
he?
and they come forward to the infamous reverse pit trap, which has killed more adventurers than everything else in your dungeon.
It's
Really?
time. It's time, Peony. Do it.
Don't,
Do it to him.
don't put too much pressure on me. I'm not sure if I can top what I did last time. All right, let's see. So yes, the spikes on the ceiling. Then people go, why would they put spikes on the ceiling? It's just a mixed.
All right, with that, the scout quickly grabs the farmer and pushes him in front, so the group just lands on the farmer. And which way does the party want them to go?
You know.
Well, the creature room too, I would think.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we
I
still-
agree.
Let's
Do we
look
still
at
have
their
any prisoners? I
motivations.
think we sacrificed all of them, didn't we?
We have one bard left in there.
Oh, well, who cares?
So, with their motivations, one is challenge and one is exploration. I'm not counting the barbarian because he's at half a heart.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
we
so I would- oh,
if
actually,
we send them downstairs,
are our
they may
creature
want to
rooms
go
em-
back up.
Yeah, are our creature rooms empty?
Nope.
Nope. The ooze is in the number 2 one, and I don't know what's in the number 1 one right now.
Very vicious mole that is diseased, strong, and tireless.
It's still alive? I thought it was dead.
Oh no, it just got knocked out last time.
Oh, okay. Well then, I mean, I would vote for creature room 2, but that's.
I
but
say
if you
creature
want
room
them to
2
actually-
or 1.
We're pretty fresh, so we could probably send them to do the mole rat and maybe have them come visit us. This way, we're not putting the reliquary at work.
Yeah, sure.
It's also
creature
the
room
fact
1.
that exploration is is the scout's thing. So if we try and keep the scout alive, he may go back.
Straightforward.
Okay, so
then.
south it is. We all vote south.
Yep, south.
All right. Let's see if it even happened.
All right, mix. So yeah, they follow the directions.
Hey.
And the metal skeletons rise up to support the mole.
All
So-
right. Mole is still technically tier 1, unfortunately.
Mm.
This will be skeletons.
And they destroy the skeletons, and whatever magic's keeping them alive dissipates for this adventure.
Ooh.
Mole.
And the
Oh.
mole. Apparently they've had enough of your shit.
Disease.
The Eldritch Warrior just steps forward and just starts stabbing.
Eldritch Warrior's
So
like, this isn't an
it is
level
now dead?
encounter.
Is it dead or is the mole just unconscious?
It is dead.
Got it.
Oof.
All right. Another pit trap.
Whose was that?
I think it's the one's mine.
I think so, yeah.
Good old pit trap. Nothing beats a good pit trap. Yes. Oh, I
Jeez,
gotta open
okay.
their sheet and see which one I hate.
See what our options are.
Barbarian,
Best one
baby.
to kill is the barbarian because even though he keeps fighting when he should be dead, this is a trap. So who cares?
All right. And he falls in, and once he falls in, the scout just kind of stops the Eldritch Warrior from helping him and just like, that's enough. I'm done with you.
So not only did he fall in,
Let's see what else happens.
these infernal traps fight us like a man, and I guess they're just getting out
Yep.
after that. But hey, I
Yep,
killed the
scout.
barbarian. I've got 2 kills. I'm happy.
Group gets there. Scout's like, okay, everyone, wait, I have a rope. And the barbarian's like, I got this. Walks over the open field, falls in. Scout's just like, fine, just die. Just die.
You can't fight spikes. You can't tell me what to do.
Onwards to floor 2.
Oh no, floor 2. Let's hope they go the trapped way instead of the
Either way, they have to do a trick, a trap, and then another trick.
some reason I don't know why we have 2 paths when none of them has absolutely no traps whatsoever.
Because the pointlessness will drive
No,
them
they
crazy.
both do. They both have
Oh, they
traps.
do?
So
What's
trick
Yeah.
2.
It is a
Oh, okay.
clever trap you shall see soon. All
Well,
right,
so first, as soon as they enter the room, there's a trick in the room. Right?
that
Mhm.
is
Yep.
right. That one is mine. And to remind everyone what it is this one. Yes, Grizzly scenes of Peony and Slimmick in the prison together. Trigger on entering the room and disheartens the adventurers. So that's going to be 2 dice. And do we have... No, we just got trap. So I'm just going to hit trap. Boop. Roll. Mixed success.
All right. We're going to knock
So what does
off
that
a
mean?
move from... It means they're using up a move to move forward. So they've had enough of this. And which way does the party want them to go? Up or down?
Well, down, obvious.
Oh yeah, let's have them go down.
Yeah.
All right, they chose to go up.
Right, they
Apparently the
bypass
scout knows
Slimmick's
what he's doing.
hot and cluttered room and into the trick pit pendulum trap.
Mhm.
So they
Let's
will,
see how effective.
after seeing several pit traps, they will look down the pit to make sure that it's safe, but surprise, it is in fact a pendulum. And none of them fall for it.
All right, so the scout being hyper paranoid, looking for the barbarian to remember he's dead. Oh, right, I don't have to warn anyone. Him and the knight jump across, dragging the farmer with them.
And they continue down.
Hmm.
Now the question is, do they want to explore the rest of the dungeon?
All right, which one has the highest rank?
Scout has rank
No.
1, Eldritch Warrior rank 2.
The Eldritch Warrior is coming for you guys. He doesn't give a shit about your dungeon.
That's cool.
Right, now the antechamber.
And now it's fight time.
Everybody,
Ah.
if you don't have a dark heart, you gain one.
Hell, oh, I still technically have one, so I don't get an additional one.
Oh, you still get one.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it then. Whoop.
As long as you have room.
If you
Also
don't- yeah,
plus 1
as
to
long
the
as you have room.
engagement. So let's see.
I am full of dark hearts.
All right, so you're not caught off guard, but you're not getting an advantage of them coming down. These two seem quiet, even with their farmer slave in tow. And the 2 mechanical golems come down, the human on a leash behind them. The Eldritch Knight summons his weapon and points at you. Death to all divine.
What?
I just
We
work
already did
here.
the sacrifice. Wait, you're not here for the sacrifices? Oh no, who are you?
We're no
We
longer
did not
accepting
invite you
applicants.
to the sacrifice.
This is cease being fun.
All right, and these minions are sent from the Reforged.
Ooh.
Okay, I am going to. Well, they brought a wizard, or what kind of wizard are you supposed to be?
They sure did. In fact,
Well, whatever the Eldritch Warrior is, I'm going to smack him upside the head.
he does still have a move. If you let me go first and remove his move, then you can smack him freely.
Well, death to the Eldritch Warrior. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, go ahead.
I will use my magic whip. Poorly.
All right, so yeah, you flick this whip, and he just kind of bats it aside with his sword, kind of confused on what that attempt was. Slimmick or Lord Bovish, what do you want to do?
I'm going to approach the Eldritch Warrior and go, "Ah, yes, congratulations. You have proven yourself worthy. You have gone through the trials, and now your application has been accepted. Congratulations." And I'm going to trick him. And this is a terrible, bold lie that I'm going to go hard on.
All right.
So, that goes up. I get the extra die. Let's see how it goes. Success.
All right, you
Ooh,
don't
nice.
dishearten him, but you do dishearten the scout, being like, maybe we are in the wrong place. Lord Bovish.
Okay. So this scout, he's now in a position where he's questioning his life and why he's here.
Maybe. Like he's lost the barbarian, the defender's dead.
Yeah. So what Lord Movish is gonna do is he's gonna scan for a moment when he starts to like really get deep into questioning, and then just bite his face. And he's gonna go hard, Thrill of the Hunt, and Dark Heart.
All right.
And I'll establish that he's having a crisis of faith, and he is slightly distracted.
Yeah, you bite into that metal face and yank off the cover, and the magic within just kind of leaks out, and the scout collapses. And with that, the Eldritch Warrior turns to stab Lord Movish. He doesn't seem even concerned the other two are there.
Ooh.
You're bloodied unless you resist.
I will absolutely try and resist. I'll use finesse to dodgeball this.
All right, so you're just going to have your muscles shocked and take 2 stress.
Yep.
But he seems very content on getting rid of you. And with that, it's your guys again. The hirelings do not get independent actions.
You're supposed to be dueling me. I'm going to try and get his attention.
All right, using what? All right.
Rash just
nothing, apparently.
The least useful whip.
All right. So you say something, you send off this whip. He grabs the chain the minions attached to and swings them at you, Peony, to shock your muscles unless you resist.
Thinking of that resist?
Actually, I think I'll resist. I'll dodge that.
All right.
I do.
You do. Take 1 stress, and the minion sails over your head without a problem. The chain comes taut and slams him back to the ground. Slimmick, or Lord Movish.
You know what? I'm just going to go over to the farmhand and go, okay, you know what? You're already a slave. They're just going to get you killed. Just take these manacles, put them on, walk yourself up to the prison, and we'll get to you later. You'll probably live. That's
Give me a banter.
Yeah, that's a banter.
That's beautiful.
There's no trick needed here. If you can get him out of the collar so he's not swung around.
Mixed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Eldritch Warrior is not going to use a move to save his farmhand. So, yeah, you untouch his collar, put manacles on him. He's just like, yes, sir.
All right, see you in a bit.
So you find yourself in a pickle. I got you covered. Go up to the cages. It'll be fine.
Nice, safe cages.
Okay. 3 stress. What's this guy's health at? He is at full health. This is a issue.
Yeah, he's optimistic, he's cocky, and he's motivated by challenge. And he's kind of called out Lord Movish on this.
He has.
He's still so fresh.
In that case, I am going to finesse, Dark Heart, Thrill of the Hunt, go hard, and I will use Nova Steel to shoot a special arrow.
Ooh, special.
And I will use Thrill of the Hunt to establish that he has some grease leaking, and it'll catch him on fire.
Let's see what happens.
Kill it with fire, I approve.
Success.
All right. So, going hard. He does catch a blaze. It doesn't seem to deter him. So now this flame... Go ahead.
There was also 1 use of Nova Steel, just so we can keep track of it.
Yeah, I've already removed it.
Perfect.
All right, so this Nova Steel goes in. It lights a blaze, and the Eldritch Warrior steps forward, the Nova Steel vanishing, incorporated into its sword as it stabs at you, Lord Movish. It looks like it's in pain, but it will not be deterred from trying to kill you. Resist a bloody condition.
I'll take it. I'm bloodied.
All right. Back to the three of you.
Yeah, why won't you die?
It stabs Lord Movish in the stomach, and yeah, it's on fire.
Yeah, the Eldritch Knight's the only one left, so the Eldritch
Yep.
Warrior or
Yep.
whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and try to hit him with the whip again.
You can do it. Hey, you actually
Yes,
do it.
I can!
All right, the whip creens out. It spends a move, and the whip just kind of stops short and just falls to the ground for a second.
All right. While
Okay,
he's
Slimmick, now's your chance. Get him!
exactly while he's concentrating on it, I'm gonna use my magic bow and shoot him.
All right, that sounds like a finesse.
It sure is. Make success.
All right, so the arrow goes into the flames. You hear a loud pop sound as it hits something inside of him, but he seems to want to grind Lord Movish onto this blade. Lord Movish, he stabbed you.
Okay. He
Oh,
He's on
did.
fire.
Thing is, I'm gonna have to make myself very, very risky for what we actually do next, because I will have one stress left, no matter. But I'm bloodied, so I need to take this guy out. So I will again shoot. We have 2 Nova Steel left, or one.
One.
One. I will use it. Dark Heart as well, and I will Thrill of the Hunt to establish the fact that there is now exposed areas. Using my scan, I'm going to shoot and try and take him down.
All right.
I'm tempted
Let's see
to
what the
dark
dice
bargain.
say.
Would a
Oh, the
dark bargain? Yeah, because it's an additional die. What would the dark bargain be?
The dark bargain is you won't be able to call on your god until the next rest cycle. This thing's anti-divinity will flood the temple temporarily.
I'm going to say no.
All right.
That was a good dark bargain, though.
Oh.
Slimmick, you got it?
I don't know.
Oh, gee.
If you die, I could become supreme, or I could spend a stress, or you could die.
Slimmick, we all know that no matter how people die, you will never be successful.
You're right. Reroll. I guess you're actually doing an okay job.
Those
Alright.
rolls were so bad.
6
Between
dice,
those
one.
6 die.
Yeah.
So, not his move, but as a result of that, you're still impaled as you come forward with this, and he just kind of starts twisting the blade. Resists another bloodied.
All right. If that is the case, I will resist using finesse. Dark Heart.
Yeah, see if you can get off this blade.
Come on. Nope.
All right.
Wow, you're not doing too hot.
Do you have enough stress to resist death?
I have 1 stress.
You should use it to resist death.
Give
Okay,
me
I will.
another resist roll with something other than finesse.
Scan.
Oh wait,
to,
no,
to try and make...
that was your resist roll.
Mhm.
So yeah, you do resist the consequences of being bloodied. So
Okay.
instead, what 2 items do you have that you're willing to sacrifice?
Everybody has a defensive power, too.
Lord Movish's defensive item was destroyed a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
never built another one.
Oh,
No. Oh,
needs to
this
defend
is
ourselves.
not cool. I don't have 2 that I'm willing to get rid of, but I do technically have two pieces of gear.
All right.
Broken.
I have my ancient bow and I have Nova Steel manacles.
All right. Explain how you use those 2 things to not die as he's trying to twist the blade and just trying to wrench it out of your stomach to end you.
So what I will do is I pull off the blade and I heat the manacles with my bow and
Mhm.
just sear the wounds shut.
All right. So by the time you're done, it's just a clump of Nova Steel that's basically useless mixed with this ancient bow, and you kind of stagger back. You're not in a good position.
And those items are gone.
Mhm.
Oh, that hurts.
And with
My
that,
favorite bow.
the creature now reaches forward, grabbing against Lord Movise's chest and tries to peel off the marks. Do you resist, or does someone else resist on your behalf? Because Lord
What's
Movise...
going on?
No, before you act, Lord Movise, this still costs stress. You act first.
Oh, that's wonderful. If that's the case, I will use scan, dark heart.
Do you still
Like-
have dark hearts?
Every time I succeed Thrill of the Hunt, I get one.
Oh, nice. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I've had 2 this entire time. I'm at 1 now. But I will use that using scan, go hard, dark heart, to
Alright.
just rip him apart.
Fair. Lord Movish is in pain. He sees the creature reaching for the
And
marks bestowed on him.
I can Thrill of the Hunt because my things don't cause stress right now.
Correct.
So yeah. Mixed success to just rip him open, and it would have been at greater effect.
Yep. So he did a lot of damage to Lord Movish's body, but in Lord Movish's last act of defiance, he reaches into through the flame, through the chest, just an impact hit, and pulls out something as it cracks and breaks. The golem Eldrin Knight kind of like shuts down and collapses.
Is it possible for me to use Scavenger if I have gone insane?
I don't think so.
Not
Okay.
really.
I think it's
Not a problem.
going insane. I
But
can't
the
believe
faithless-
you the whole time.
Cool.
So Lord Movish is taken out and will not be joining in this plan, it looks like. He is badly injured. This thing seemed to target Lord Movish for some reason. It
Yeah.
had no interest in the others whatsoever. The scout
Huh.
was more with it and looking around, but this guy was here for one and one purpose only.
Well, I guess that's a fan club you gotta deal with someday, Lord Movish. Alright, so we're gonna
I'm
put Lord
going to feed
Movish...
him to my dogs.
We're gonna put Lord Movish into the quiet cell that he has to go to when he's raging like this, so,
Yes, quiet room, aka
no.
the hot and cluttered room over here. There's something important in here.
He's not raging. He's taking care of his dogs, and he's hurt.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll give you some quiet time. You get to pet the dogs, and I guess see who pops up.
He's become serene and contemplative. In other words, useless.
But meanwhile, it's just you and me, Peony. Well, now that he's
as you say-
gone, what?
Oh no, wait! I feel like I'm going insane.
Ah, no, not
What are you talking about? I was walking by.
I can't. Oh God, not you. I can't believe the Eldritch Knight ignored me this entire time. Look at me. Am I not a grand sorcerer?
You're all right. My name's Ruby. I'm good
I
at
can't be
hitting stuff.
bothered to know your name.
I
You're gonna
got
see one of-
I got several questions. One, when did you get here? And two, do we pay you?
Oh no, I don't need payment, and I kind of just show up every once in a while.
Welcome aboard.
There's the there's this goblin, and like we're kind of friends, I think. And he chills here, so
Goblin? I've never seen a goblin.
I got
You mean
the
my goblins?
Nah. He's a cool goblin. I don't think you would have cool goblins.
You're right.
So what would you say is your fondest memory?
What's a memory?
Nah.
Yep, one of
once
those.
again, the stupidity of my allies.
But just think about this,
All right.
Peony. At least one of our prisoners right now has a wonderful memory of sacrificing everyone else around them to Freebird. You get to store that away forever now.
Why would I want to take that away? So let me don't understand. I don't know. I'm having a crisis now. I can't believe I showed up. Am I not wearing my best bondage gear? Do I not look horrifying like an aberration that is against everything that is good in the world?
You do. I think everyone would just be confused and terrified at the same time.
Would they not want to end my existence?
I want to.
Right. See? And you, what about you, Rudy? You don't even know me, right?
I've heard of you.
Oh, but you want to stab me too, right?
I want to stab everyone.
But if you had to stab one of us, which one of us would you stab first?
Oh, you. Clearly, you're the
See?
you're the more like difficult target. You can clearly do more than that one.
See? He understands that I'm difficult. Slimmick, why can't you understand that I'm difficult?
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Ah!
Where are we going?
I
I
don't
was
know.
just
Let's
looking at my list here, actually.
check the list. Normally, Lord Movish, who is our skilled tracker and hunter and master of all wilderness, normally leads us to places. But he's gone off to pet a dog.
You know, maybe we should ask more questions of him every now and then. It's effort. So I
I have to listen
believe.
to you talk.
So
To actual planning, if we look at my vote is to deal with tier 3 factions
mhm.
and not tier 4. Minus the frogs, of course.
Great. Trudy
think-
walks in here off the street, and immediately he wants to start messing with hive tier faction.
Bring the Death Knights across the land and end the leader. So we could, as a throwout, entreat the leader here of the Spire, this kid necromancer, to go and attack the frogs. That would probably be a pretty good place to start.
Don't the frogs worship like a dragon god?
They sure do. I think it's an actual dragon they hatched recently.
Well, I really have no reason to live, so this sounds like a good plan.
See, because my head goes to trying to get the giants to want to fight the dragon.
Right.
I like that plan.
That's also good, but if I remember right, the Strongholm, they kind of keep to themselves most of the time, don't they? I mean, they showed up to the tournament, but they just wanted a supply of toothpicks.
But they
Well,
got a
and-
real nice mountain.
They don't give me
And
the
the
war
dragon
vibe.
like
very
mountains.
flat.
I guess we could
Oh
convince
my
someone else to
gosh.
attack them.
Do you know what we could do?
Yeah.
We could tell the frogs that like that mountain's a better place for their dragon.
No, the frogs aren't going to buy that. The frogs kind of like things that are.
True, true.
Yeah, but like dragons like mountains, I think.
But we're positively allied with the necromancer, right? He likes us.
Right. We already had an in with Gar before. Wait, not Gar.
Okay. I think it would make more sense to entreaty the person who already has a positive about us to attack the frogs would be the giants who have probably a negative.
hmm
I mean,
definitely
your
agree.
Hydra did eat.
Also, I suppose of note, they did have an army that they were forming.
Frog army.
Well, the Frog Army, yes. The Undead Army, yes. And also a host of heavenly angels over in, Talshir.
This world's going to pot. Love it.
So what we could do is we could go to the Spire of Death, be like, hey, someone else is making an army. You might want to deal with it.
Yeah, I think we're allied with the necromancer. Sure, let's go do that and make an entreaty. We have the best talker here, me.
So, part of it is...
I can speak. I can talk.
Mhm.
I love how we all can speak the light tongue.
And then we don't use it at all.
Oh no, I don't speak light tongue.
Oh, well then, but that doesn't matter with the necromancer.
Yeah, we're going to speak Dark Tongue anyway.
Maybe I can get a bone to chew on while I'm there.
Speaking of, is there things that he might want that we could use in our service of this objective that we could get beforehand? I could go reach out to a contact and do something.
Well, I'm guessing if he's a necromancer that wants dead things.
We could try and get something to help him control his undead.
He does have difficulty.
That is
there like a
true.
rock? We could craft sort of powerful rod of undead. Well, but actually, we should go meet with him first to see what he wants, and then offer to give it to him. Then make. I think
So
that would work a little bit better. I wouldn't want to go through all
Yeah.
the effort of getting something that controls the undead, offering it, and he says, "Thanks, we've got one."
here's a suggestion then. So instead of making a negotiation, I use my contact action to reach out to him, and then we do a heist based upon what he wants. A raid. Does that sound
I
right?
like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
So I'm going to use my action. I will go ahead and go to the Spire of Death, entreat the young necromancer, have some good tea with him, and talk over to him what he wants, what he needs, and where we could get it for him.
All right, so just a quick reminder from earlier: the Spire of Death is surrounded by dozens and dozens of undead monstrosities that he does not control.
Okay.
We used to have a warp gate to get there, but I think the guy who built warp gates is kind of gone.
He's taking a vacation, I think. So,
Okay, well, there's an easy way to get past them. All we have to do is become dead. Hold still.
what? No. My suggestion is that the difficult part of entreating him here, then, of course, is not to entreat him. He's probably reasonable. It's to get past everything. So for this entreating roll, I'd like to roll finesse.
All right, to get to him.
Yes, and I'm going to use a dark
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, let's
And
see how this goes.
I have my camouflage cloak.
All right, so it's going to be a better effect.
All right, let's roll it.
Yeah,
Success.
you slip into the tower to the undead that he controls, and he'll gladly have tea with one of Gar's friends. And this kid's 8 years old, necromant lich. The undead in the tower obey him, and he looks up. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, it's so nice to see you again. I think we dropped in once before, but, we've just been so busy, what with, I think everything burning outside. I
Oh,
came
that's
to actually
fair.
ask, to see how things are going for you.
Pretty good. The Death Knight that was leading the rebellion has left.
Oh, they just walked away. Huh, funny. I
Yeah,
wonder what they could have gone to do. Says
I don't
Slimmick,
know.
knowing full well. I see. It's a sad state when subordinates don't give you proper deference and fear. But
Well, it wasn't so much a subordinate as someone trying to overthrow me, but all is good.
it does bring up a thought. Maybe you could use some assistance in that matter.
What do you mean?
I think what maybe you need is a way to increase your power, and oh boy, do I have an idea of how we can do that for you.
What do you mean? I'm the most powerful necromancer in the land.
You are, but there are other things out there that might threaten your power.
Like what?
Well, for instance, have you heard of the big dragon over, where the frog people live? Over in their little temple?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. They give me lots of fish. They're kind of nice. They feed the ghouls,
it's just going to get bigger and
as it
bigger.
does.
How long do you think
Yeah.
they want to give you fish?
Well, as long as I keep the undead in my own lands, I assume our alliance will last.
And when that dragon is big enough, bam, they're going to come bring it in and no longer have to give you fish ever again. They'll destroy every single thing just to preserve their own lives.
Give me a
I
banter.
would like to before this resolves, I would like to spend a point of stress to establish because it relates to acquiring just the right weapon.
Ooh.
And I
Okay.
would like to flash back to a conversation between Slimmick and Ruby while while Slimmick was walking, where Ruby goes, like, what if you took a dragon and made it undead? That would be a pretty vicious thing.
That sounds
I'd
crazy. No
love
one's
to
ever
see
done that before. So we have to do it now.
Yeah. So just so that I can get that idea without it being
Okay.
a free me chatting because I thought about it after you were in conversation.
random question. Do you have any abilities to, like, go and grab an item or do a prep action or a flashback to maybe acquiring something to help a necromancer
Nope.
do so?
Wait,
Okay.
wait, wait.
No, I
Wait.
can torture, threaten, or get the right weapon.
I flash back to getting you magic. It's specifically one of my abilities.
Hey, perfect. Give me something that'll turn a dragon to a cool undead dragon.
Well, like first of all, I can get you something that kills a dragon. That's pretty easy. But I guess,
Okay.
I guess the thing to actually make
That's a
the
good
undead
start.
dragon rise again would have to be some sort of undead. I guess like dragon heart or something like that embed in their corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to make a roll to acquire that?
Oh, definitely.
All right. I will spend a dark heart on this because why not? That is a mixed success, unless you want to spend some stress, conniving boy.
I'm saving it because I need it.
Well, then yes. So we have something, but I guess we're not sure if it works or it has some sort of wrinkles to it. But I'm sure you can cover that up.
Of course I can. Which is why I have exactly what you need in order to make it yours. And I'll now roll the banter with the dark heart.
All right.
Mixed.
So he kind of like scratched said, but we're allies. I don't understand the why I would kill the dragon.
You see, that's the thing. Take it from me. Nobody's actually a friend. They're just enemies who are waiting for the right time to strike. They're going to strike eventually. If you strike first, then you get them before they hurt you. And then you get all their fishes anyway. And you get a dragon. Everything comes up you.
I don't like to fight if I don't have to.
Well, that's the beautiful thing. You don't have to fight. Your undead masses do. Because you're a ruler and you have better things to do.
Oh, I think you misunderstand. I don't control most of these undead. They just spawn up from my power.
Oh, well, we could try getting you close and spawning a bunch of them real close to them. Tactics. Why do I gotta actually come up with a good plan?
Maybe
up
if
to
you were
there.
Gar coming here, I'd consider it, but
Right now Slimming is trying to make his case. It's kind of wiggly wobbly, and I'll kind of go. So this is the point where I'd ask. So what could I possibly do for you to convince you to make this worth it?
Well, if they weren't my allies, I would definitely consider it, but we have a long-standing agreement and it's worked out well so far.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then, well, I mean, if they're your friends, they're your friends. But mark my words, undoubtedly they will come. And I'll go ahead and leave it at that because I now have a goal. It's going to be to have the frog people attack the lich first.
Well, he did reveal what their agreement was. They send fish. He doesn't send undead there. It's a very nebulous agreement.
Exactly. So we could do something like stop the fishes.
That's one way to go about it.
Alright, so I will bring this information back to anyone I've gone to entreat. He's got this very tenuous deal where he feeds his hordes with fish, and if they stop getting fish, they're just gonna rampage at the very least, and, he's already been primed to believe he might be betrayed any minute now. So if
Why
we
don't
can
we
cause
just
a
kill
betrayal...
all the fish?
Wait, I'm confused here. An undead master has to feed their fish?
Well, ghouls have to eat. They're like one of those weird undead that still has like metabolism, but also they don't like produce anything nor use energy. They can go on forever. Yeah, I don't understand some of the mechanics of this here. I'm going to need to go head to the scriptorium now for some research.
Go back to this plan of killing all the fish.
Oh yes, I like that. We just need a whole bunch of poison dump into the river, right?
Well,
Yeah,
not,
and
like I was just gonna hit them all with my sticks, but like if you have magic, just magic the fish away.
How long can you hold your breath?
A long time.
I think
Start
I threw out
now,
the
I'm timing
scuba
it.
set.
The next 5 minutes of the game will be this guy holding his breath while I stare at him. I don't get
course.
it. I'll guess the Twitch viewer.
All right.
Yeah. Well, while he thinks about hitting it with fish, or hitting fish with a stick. Yeah, we could just poison an entire river. River. It's not that hard. We just have to get the poison. So let's go look at the map and see where the poison is.
Well, we're missing a whole lot of dark magic without Lord Movish here. So,
Not a lot of dark magic. In theory, we just need one portal.
that is true. There's not a lot of places that are super duper corrupted and hostile to all life outside of Undeadburg over here.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
could go to the Forest of Death, which is currently tier 0, and
That's
just
our place. Yeah.
No. Opposite side of the map.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. So we could do a ritual there to just kill all the fish in the world.
I like the way you think. Think in the big picture. You're not like these other people here. We're constantly dying. So I like that. Like your initiative. But that might take a while. And in
Well,
between,
don't you just say a couple words and then they die?
Okay.
you think that, but if you've noticed, fish don't have ears.
Take root.
You're right.
All right.
We first magic ears on fish, then we do that.
All right. Slightly simpler plan. That forest is still taking root. We go there. We take some saplings. We plant them at the river. The Forest of Death will do its own thing.
We would have to find the most poisonous plant in the world.
Hey, Ruby, I think we have a tasting test for you to do.
Actually, hold on. I want to take a look and see what we have for prisoners.
Yeah. I'm really gung ho on this plan to finding the most toxic plant.
We got a bard and a farmer, actually.
We've got a bard and a farmer. We have the world's greatest hunter. We don't have. I suppose, and we don't necessarily need the most toxic plant in this world, because I'm pretty sure that if we went to another plane, like a demon plane, we could find a plant that's even more toxic.
Ah, but the demons there are no fun.
So bards know about legends and stuff, right?
Yeah.
If by legend you mean bullshit.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is a tier 3 bard, which means he probably knows a whole bunch of stuff. And what I'm going to do, if it doesn't, and it won't have to be a flashback because it's in the moment. I'm gonna use smash. I'm gonna start with threaten. I'm gonna threaten him to tell us where the most poisonous plant in the world is that he knows of.
Let's see what the threat reveals.
Dark Heart, and I'm not worried about Ruby. I'll go hard.
All right.
Success.
Ooh.
So the bard's terrified of this giant bugbear he's not used to seeing. The most dangerous plant in the world, and you can see him going through lyrics and thinking really quick. If you were to well, the Forest of Death obviously has rumored to have some of the most poison plants, but so does the demonic corruption. There's also the borderlines between the Spire of Death and the forest plains. Though I wouldn't know what you're looking for there.
With what little light tongue I know, I will go off of that success and be like, dangerous. Which one? As I breathe in his face and cover his face with saliva.
And he kind of like, ugh. And he switches to the dark tongue. The demonic taint or any necromantic glands will have the obsidian flower. You can make quite a poison with that.
In that case, I will just violently leave and lock the door, go back, and just be like, he said necrotic spaces or demonic taint.
Yeah, we can always go visit Lord Movich's taint up there.
And we need to see. We're looking for obsidian flower.
Okay.
Ooh.
How hard could that be?
I think we have a plan then. We're gonna go find a death flower in Movich's taint.
Exactly. Then you said he wouldn't be part of this quest.
Well, the one problem is that ideally we want to bring him with us so he could actually hunt it. My bugbears have proven themselves. They did beat a man to death successfully. So I would feel remiss if I didn't let them have some downtime.
Mhm.
So we've got Slimmick who gets lost in the city.
Hi.
We've got we've got Groovy here who is untested and untried, and I don't know anything about forestry.
Oh, I've been tested. I grabbed the girl who then you switch with the guy.
I don't think that narrows it down at all.
I
You're
didn't
right.
understand any of that. So, but I'm sick of all of you and being inside. So why don't we go?
Yeah, I could use a stretch. Alright, so we're just going.
So what is the plan?
The plan is to get a death flower.
We
All right,
got,
so that sounds like the setup.
let's get them flowers, baby.
I guess this counts as a
Currently-
strike. We go in to get an objective and get out without getting too
yeah,
distracted.
Get
But I
in.
imagine there's a second part of this plan before resting.
Planting it over at the river to kill fish.
All right. So,
And what's that
Slimmick,
plan?
are you sure you want to go on this mission? Because we could swap you out for somebody less, dress.
I guess I could go take a nap. It is already 1 o'clock.
I can't believe you're still.
Slimmick will go take a siesta, and of course, just a little dark goblin will appear behind you just suddenly.
Oh yeah, we're swapping you out
Um,
for the A-team guy. Yes. Which is your A-team guy again?
Blisk, a
There
spooky
is an
little goblin
elaborate
Batman.
handshake between the bugbear and the goblin. It takes a good 30 seconds.
I'm glad you remembered it all. Now I know you're really you.
Absolutely, of course.
But can I be sure you're really you? I don't even know you. So how can I ever know?
Because. All right. So let's go ahead. Now,
Death flower is the first part, the setup for the goal. The goal
I
is
don't.
to... Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't expect you guys to be big picture people, but if it's a death flower, you probably just can't handle it with your bare hands. I mean, it's the deadliest flower in the world.
But I have bugbear hands, so that might be different.
And I'm a goblin.
Yes, actually, being a bugbear will make you immune to poison. What was I thinking?
I think the second part of the plan, the planting it, is probably stealth because you don't want people to deal with the problem.
That
makes sense?
I don't think you need to sneak up on a death flower. I'm just saying.
No, the second part is
No.
planting it.
Yeah, so it's quietly getting it where we want to put it because we don't want people getting rid of it.
Yeah, stealth gardening.
But like you're
I
trying to
think
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
You're trying to poison the Call to the Frog people's fish supply.
Yeah,
And I was just under the suspicion that a death flower itself might give off, deadly vapors or something like that. Like we go to a place, find a wasted place that nothing grows, and there might be a flower there, and it might actually be that deadly. And then we did go straight for deadliest thing in the world.
Yup.
So we should make some preparations before we go. I'll go ahead and get some crow masks, pack them with lavender.
I can do my flashbacks to snatch something valuable. Can I spend some gold to acquire poison-resistant gear?
I mean, that would be ideal because I'm broke.
That makes sense, Oni?
Yeah.
Okay. I will buy some poison-resistant armor for everybody.
Thank you.
All right. So spend a stress flashback. This armor will not be an item, so it'll be gone after this mission.
Okay.
cool.
Excellent.
It's just a
you do
condition
put
of
it
being
on,
here.
though, and it does make
Mhm.
you look like a Ren Fair cosplay.
All right. So we're going to open up with our engagement roll for the first part of the plan. And it's a mixed situation. So you guys go into this dark land Peony, your magic is much more potent here. Your demonic nature is much stronger. You don't feel the tie of the world trying to push the unnatural self away. But one thing you guys weren't expecting is this place is crawling with the golems of the Reforged Dread Legion, and they seem to be looking for something.
Ooh.
Expecting what exactly?
Well, we don't know. They just happen to be here.
What happens to be here? I couldn't understand. Part.
You don't feel like you're on the mortal plane anymore. The resistance and the natural
right.
flow of this world.
That. So we went. So basically, we went to a thin place where we're in another. We think we might be in another dimension, or at least a weak crossing of two different planes.
It feels like you're back in hell while you're on these sands here.
I hate this. If I liked hell, I'd still be there.
I don't know these guys. I'm not gonna say hi.
Well, that explains a lot, because while it might be incredibly deadly and poisonous in the material plane, here in Demon World, it's probably just a snack.
Alright, so someone here, meanwhile.
I'll need you to be on your guard, because if we meet any demons again, remember they are formidable opponents that will think of nothing but rendering you to shreds, and possibly stealing your soul in the process.
Alright, push Ruby in first. Got it.
I will look tough.
Yeah, well, I'll go in first. You know, screw that. I'm so mad that no one attacked me.
I will walk
ready
behind
for it.
people and look intimidating.
Yep, and Blisk is just trying not to be seen, as usual. So first step, go in, take a look around.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go look around. Character sheet. Those windows.
So is your guys' goal to keep the Dread Legion away from you? Is your goal to find this flower?
The goal is to find the flower.
All right, that sounds like a scan.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I'm
Peony,
a genius.
you.
Nothing.
All right. So you guys do actually find these flowers, and you can see one of the golems is being opened up and it's being put inside them.
Anybody could just wander in here and get the world's deadliest flower?
Well,
This was
it would
neat.
usually kill people.
Well, that is true.
Okay. So, I'd like to do something. I am a prowler. I can go ahead and do an incredible feat of agility. I would like to swing in on my grappling hook as they are about to put it away into the golem and swipe it away.
All right, that sounds like a finesse.
Alright, and I have declared my grappling hook.
I gotta see this.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm going to spend my Dark Hurt to make it happen. And I think 3 dice is fine. Yeah, 3 dice is fine. Let's do it. Success!
All right, so yeah, one of the golems is about to place it in the other one. You sweep by, grab this flower. Do you have any items you could? Oh, right, you have your armor.
Yes,
So
I
you
do.
can already see black mist coming off the flower as it's jostled and like flowing over your hand.
Ooh, nasty.
What do you do? And you see that two of the golems look over at you and begin to march in your direction.
I'm going to wrap it up in my dark cloak so I do not have to continue touching it or worry about it burning me.
Done. But what are you doing about these two golems? Or is someone else jumping in?
Oh, smoke bomb.
Is that an ability or an item?
That's an item.
Give me a skulk.
Alright, and you know what? I'm gonna dark heart it here too. I literally just appear on a grappling hook, throw a smoke bomb, and disappear with the loot.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good.
All right.
Wow.
First tick in the 4-tick clock, you have one of these flowers.
How many do we think we need?
4 would probably be enough.
Got the first one.
Wow. I'm just like done. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not used to hanging out with people who are competent.
What I am
You're
going to do
forgiven.
is I am going to hold off on a threaten until I need to distract someone from what's going on.
All right. So
And
these.
so that will be me starting an argument when necessary.
All right. So you've noticed most of the golem workers have stopped, looked in the direction of the smoke, and half of them continue on searching while the other half pick up their weapons and start surveying the area. Is anyone hiding other than
Yep.
Blisk?
I know what I want to do. I want to disguise myself as a golem using the power of illusion.
Let's see if your illusion disguise works on you this time.
All right. I'm guessing this is a tier 1. Something one
For
person could
yourself,
do.
yeah.
Mm,
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my gosh. Peony's actually disguised himself.
That doesn't
Now
happen.
that I've had a chance to see them, I'll just look like a golem. There, and all I have to do is harvest a flower myself.
All right, you go up and you pick the first one up, and none keep mind at you for this first one.
mhm.
Okay. All right, that's 2.
Okay.
All right, Trudy, you're up.
Seeing this, Ruby is going to actually be walking around looking like he is an intern and trying to and trying to threaten anyone that comes close to us.
Give me a trick or a threat, and then.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with threat.
Do
No,
it.
no, I think threaten will happen if I can't pull off being an intern.
Fair enough.
Trick 'em.
As much as trick is not a good role for me.
Hey, trying and failing is all part of the game, right?
Ooh. All right, so yeah, you try and blend in, and you realize all the slaves that the Dread Legion used, as you're thinking about it, there hasn't been any bugbears among them, and you see a couple of their soldiers beginning to head over to you.
That is where, in response, I will look at them like I'm somebody important and try and threaten them away.
All right, this is going to start limited.
In that case, I will go hard.
All right.
Come on. Mixed success.
All right. So, with the mixed success, you threaten them, and rather than them just open up and stab you, they figure you might be a threat. So they are calling over more of them. And they don't say any words. The one's head just turns right around backwards, looks at a few others, and they begin to march over as well.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Blisk, you are hidden among the new demonic foliage. No one's seen you. You have this flower tucked away. That's one.
I need
You
to
can
get
see
another one.
the
So
magician has disappeared, and the bugbear might be being surrounded soon.
I'm going to use sticky fingers. I'm going to declare that there is in fact extra loot to be found, and perhaps the dark flowers themselves, because they will have a collection area, a place for their supplies, storage, and findings.
All right, so you do notice a couple of golems that are shaped differently. They're more rounded and look like they could roll if necessary. And you did see one getting filled up with flowers, so maybe the ones off to the side already have loot.
Mm-hmm. So, I will go ahead and go over to them, and I will attempt to go ahead and slip out the valuables without them noticing.
All right, this sounds like it's going to be a skulk. It's going to start limited because they do have people monitoring.
Okay. My dark cloak is already in use, technically. So I can maybe try to use something else as a distraction while I'm here. So I may actually go ahead and I'll use the pixie flower to
The
set up
pixie
a
flower?
distraction. Yes.
Right.
It does something strange, and I think it might start a fire. I think if they see a fire, they might suddenly be worried about that.
Pixie
Yeah,
set
so
stuff on fire?
as you plant this flower, you can feel your connection with it for a split second, and it wants to know the target.
Ooh, those guys.
All right, are you pointing at one of the scouts, one of the soldiers, one of the round holding things?
I think one of the round holdy ones.
All right, and it plants, and you can see like red orange dust float off of it. So this is only has a single use.
Mhm.
And it begins to infuse the thing, and you watch very much like the ordinary, safe, helpful forest pixie was transformed into a fiery, demonic pixie, happened to this robot. So it starts taking on an orange undertone, it starts to light a blaze, it starts to shift back and forth, looking around agitated before it grabs one of its buddies and just starts ripping off its head and belching flames.
This is better than I ever could have imagined. God, I wish that was me. Anyway, so, well, that sounds like a good distraction. I'm gonna steal stuff now. They
Give me
can
a
deal with
skulk.
it. So, alright, so here's skulk time. And just double checking I don't have anything extra. Yep, just skulk. Boop, mixed success.
Alright, so with mixed success, you can either find good loot or another flower. Was Bliss gaming for?
Well, I know I'm gonna get so much loot anyway, so I'll just go ahead and grab a flower right now.
Right. And back to Peony. You've picked one flower and you're not making your way to hand it off, so some of the golems are looking at you oddly. But
Uh,
not stopping you.
Well, crap, we've got several flowers. Well, I was just sitting here thinking that, if the golems are harvesting the flowers, that means that ideally, like, one or more of them have a whole bunch of them. So they've been handing them off to the round ones over there. Did I follow this correctly?
There's one round one following the ones picking that they're stuffing it in, but there's a couple more round ones off in the distance, one that is now breathing fire and ripping the others apart.
Yeah, I'm not that one. Um, no, I'm going to go to the one that I've seen them loading all the flowers in. And yeah, actually, I'm thinking, no, we've actually accumulated quite a bit of flowers, and that one's probably full of them. So I'll just take that one. I just remembered that your golem means you're not flesh and bone, are you?
Are you saying that?
Well, if you're not flesh and bone, that means force mastery works just fine on you.
Perfect.
Correct.
Do
Now
it.
unleash the power of grand sorcery.
That's correct.
I will go ahead and open myself to the channeled unlimited power using the ability of overloads, which makes me go hard on the spell, but also means I can't resist any consequences from that.
That's never gone wrong before.
Did you ever get tired of being nice?
I think this might be the debut of Overload.
So yeah, I'm
Teleport.
just gonna go up to that other round one that's full of that and just blow the crap out of it.
Do it. Do it.
Let's. All right. So that's one stress. That's tier 3. Let's spend a dark heart because why not? Oh, there we go. One die for hard, one die for the heart. Yep, there we go. All right.
And a
Yes.
success.
Ooh.
All right,
Sadly,
so let's
not a
try.
critical. Because if it's a critical, I would actually relieve stress. But hey.
Mm-hmm.
There. So tell me, what do you do with this round bot as your force attaches to it?
Blow it apart, and then I'm gonna gather up all the flowers that are in it and like hike up my skirt and get out of here.
All right, so it looks like the flowers have collected, but Ruby, you're in a bad situation. These 4 golems have surrounded you. What are you going to do?
Oh, so Ruby knows that like these people at the dungeon, they like stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and there's pieces of this golem that have been just dismantled.
In the distance, yeah, but not the 4 that are in front of you.
So I'm going to spend a stress to use rage to smash run through these golems, go gather up as many pieces of the destroyed golem as I can, and get out of here.
All right, spend a stress and then give me a smash. The smash will be against the entire group surrounding you rather than the individuals.
And I will go hard.
All right.
Do I want an extra die?
Always, right?
Of course you do.
What would the dark bargain be?
The dark bargain would be the destruction of these golems and the damage that they've done here will affect the landscape in this demonic thing. Something new might emerge from this.
Oh, hell yeah. That's not even a dark bargain.
Hell yeah.
Why would we pass up destroying the world further?
Mixed success.
All right, you went hard on this one, was it?
Yep.
All right, so you smash through these. They can't stop you, but one of them throws one of its halberds, and it like lands in your back. Become bloodied or resist.
I will try and threaten to resist.
All right,
As I turn back, I just go, no.
and let's see what the dice say. So you catch this halberd.
Perfect.
It's pretty cool.
So, as part of this, how many things can I pick up?
Well, you can choose to grab another flower or get good loot. Good loot will add 2 more dice to the loot thing at the end.
I'll get a flower.
All right, so you guys have 5. And are you escaping?
Yes. But as I run by the pieces, can I attempt to gather up some good loot in addition?
Give me a finesse.
You know what? I said it. I'll do it. Somehow
Yes.
got a mixed success.
Good
All
job.
right, so you're stumbling around, grab what you can. The golems are trying to catch themselves, figure out what to do, and one of them grabs your suit and yanks, and there's a tear in it.
Oh, that's fine. I keep going.
All right?
Actually, no. No, I don't. What I will do, as he goes to grab my suit, I will throw my stuffed panda in the way. And he is now holding a stuffed panda.
Give me a resist first.
Absolutely.
Even use defensive item, you still need to resist.
Skulk, here we go. Success.
Yeah, no stress. You have a defense item.
And do I keep it, or does he now have my stuffed panda?
No, you keep it.
He sees this panda and he gets confused.
Yeah, he's just like, what?
And then I run away.
Not alive. Right, so as everyone slipped off, I know Peony did and Ruby did. Is Blisk also had enough of these people?
Completed our objective, but more loot. Objective, but loot goblin. Loot goblin. So
what are
there
you
was
gonna do?
more loot here that I didn't get yet. I'm going to attempt to grab it as quickly as I can.
Give me a finesse.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and use a point of stress to do an incredible feat of agility in gathering all of this together, putting it in a sack, and just hauling it away like a loot goblin.
All right, this is going to be under great effect.
Mixed, but great effect.
All right, so you're still going to get the good loot added onto the loot total as you leap around, but this fire thing turns its attention to you.
Oh.
And you feel warm for a second. It doesn't hurt you, but you see almost like little symbols appear across your hand and then vanish. And you know this thing is coming for you. Someday, it will find you, Blisk.
Well, time to keep hiding. That doesn't. I already feel very paranoid. This doesn't change that feeling at all. I just have evidence my paranoia is justified. So I'm out of there. You can come for me whenever he wants.
All right, so with that, we go over to the Cult of the Frog people, and you guys are planning to poison their food supply.
Oh yeah.
So this is a stealth mission. So we're going to start with
It
engagement
sure
roll once
is.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do group stealth for this, or do we want to?
I think
I'm
that's what
down
the
for group
engagement
stealth.
is.
Hmm?
I think that's
But
what
like
the
when we
engagement.
get in there, I'm down for group because I know I have 2 in Skulk. So
Yeah,
I
and I
also
can
have two
definitely help
stealth.
everyone out.
What are you, 2 or 3? But yeah, let's do a group. Let's all throw our skulk dice in.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
let's see
gonna
where
be
we're
3.
starting.
Okay. So where are we starting?
Well, I failed.
Do. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Congratulations, everyone. 7 dice, no successes team check. Be sure to mark off some stress here, because oh boy, did we just stumble our way through.
Okay, so do we have any rerolls at all?
No. Not from Blisk,
So,
anyway.
to
This is
open up the scene,
hilarious. You're all watching
get-
this, right? 7 dice, and not one of us can do it.
So this
Jeez.
is probably one of the more competent teams leaving the dungeon, and you guys are all overlooking the hill where all the frog people are working. And it's not that you're not being quiet. As you slip over this hill, almost silently as the sun is setting, there's this enormous explosion behind you. As you look back and see the now infernal golem that was created by Blisk appearing in a flash of explosive light. All the frog people look up the hill and see the three of you and this golem who looks down at Blisk as
Wait,
its eyes begin to glow.
this isn't fair. You have to, like, torment me for a month first.
I don't think golems have time for
Uh, I am going to distract the golem. You guys carry on. Blisk will go ahead and begin darting
that.
around.
No.
Oh.
You guys go ahead and poison it. This is me. I am, you fight magic with magic.
Alright, you can deal with my problems. I'm fine with that. I'll disappear.
I will
Oh.
attempt to disguise myself to look like Whisk.
Right, could be an illusion. Tier 1?
It is mixed. Maybe I could fool a stupid golem.
All right, so you do look like Blisk, but he sees both you and Blisk and watch you transform into Blisk.
Hey, look at me, stupid golem! I took all your stuff!
You know what? That's time to attempt a trick, I think, and confuse them about which one is which.
Go
It's
for
the
it, Blisk.
cup game, but with people.
Don't
Doesn't
worry,
work.
it can't kill us.
Oh, so
It can't kill us if it doesn't know which
Blisk-
one's the real one.
Blisk runs behind Peony and ducks his head back and forth, but doesn't actually run around Peony, so the golem is pretty easily tracking him with his eyes. Ruby, what are you doing?
Okay. As much as Peony wants to be the one to deal with this, Ruby's gonna go, I have a plan.
You guys are more sneaky than I am. Why are you doing that?
Blisk, you were fun. I'm going
Oh.
to make sure that the supply of flowers is on Peony.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to spend my last point of stress in order to invoke rage.
All right.
And
what
I'm
are
going
you doing
to
with this rage?
throw Blisk at the golem.
Oh god,
The real
no.
Zillow?
The real Blisk at the golem.
All right. Give me a smash, starting at standard effect.
My rage, what makes me have incredible feats of strength.
That's why it's starting at standard.
Beautiful. Mixed.
All right. So Blisk connects hard with this dragon
Golem?
golem,
Yeah.
taking
Yes.
off one of its hearts.
And then completely filled up with stress,
You get
I
that
am going
again.
to run into the group to cause a distraction for Peony. Activating rage again and just starting to smash stuff with my biggerest stick.
The frog people.
Yes.
Give me another smash.
And I will go hard because I'm already raging.
Yeah.
And I'm using an item, so that would be an extra die, correct?
No, items just make it possible.
Cool,
They-
cool.
Determine limited, normal, and great effect depending.
Oh yeah. Success.
Wow.
Yeah, so you chase off a number of them. They are running back to town. They're not going to be able to stop you, but this golem, it turns its eyes to Blisk. Its hands begin to glow, and Blisk, become bloodied unless you resist from being burned alive.
Let's see. I could use my leather armor to help me on this.
If you get a success on resisting, yes.
Alright. Well, let's see if it works. I What was the last thing I rolled? I rolled trick last time, so I'm gonna roll skulk to try to resist and just get out of here.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah, my favorite. Mixed.
All right. So you're still singed. You're going to shock your mind. You're dizzy and disoriented from the heat. You can feel a little dehydrated, but you're not bloodied.
Mhm.
Your hands are like tingly as you look down and see the glowing marks.
Yeah, and of course tap the leather, so supply is used up now. Except for poison.
So, but with that, you don't spend stress. So, Peony and Blisk, what do you two want to do? You both look like Blisk.
Well, I can't believe he has but one life and he's willing to throw it away. I guess I'm gonna run to the fish pond because I gotta go poison it. I'm probably already poisoned carrying these things anyway.
No, we have protection.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone after this mission,
yeah.
but we have protection.
Yeah, protection that Bliss got us.
It's true.
All right, so you have enough flowers to poison the supply, but you're going to need to spread them out along this lake. So I'm
I
going to
will
start
use
another
my
4-point
knowledge
clock.
of material goods and the workings of eddies and flows. I will tinker.
Sounds good.
There we go.
So with
That's
that,
good enough.
That's 1 tick. And as a drawback, this ticks more.
Alright.
Wait, does something happen to me?
You could try to
dragon
resist the
clock ticks up.
consequences.
Okay.
Do you wish to
Ruby is
resist the
currently
clock?
hitting stuff. He is his dark impulse is fickle. So anyone who looks at him funny, he will rush at and hit them as hard as he can.
Mm-hmm. But he's also out for this scene now, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's already
completely.
done his
Completely.
stress action. Probably chasing the frog beetle back to town.
Okay.
Yep.
And that leaves me.
Mhm.
I do not care what is happening to me, but I'm going to do it as fast as possible by using a stress to perform incredible feats of agility, slip around, and plant these flowers wherever I think is strategically good.
All right, give me a finesse standard effect because of your speed. The golem is not going to interfere with you as much as it should,
Mhm.
but it's still going to be dangerous.
Right, it's already pretty dangerous. I could go for a dark bargain for an extra die. What do I got?
A dark bargain will be the cult knows that you were involved in this. The necromancers won't, but the cult of the frog people will.
Well, we're gonna ruin everything for them anyway, so that's fine. Let's do it.
All right,
Dice. Success.
2 more ticks on this poison clock.
Alright. How many more are we looking to get on that anyway?
1 more and then it's successfully poisoned. Then you just have to get away from this golem.
Hell yeah.
So it
Okay.
turns its head as you're leaping around. Its eyes are darting. They begin to glow, and laser beams resist death.
Where did you get laser beams?
I wish I had.
Alright, I'm gonna flash my cloak and try to skulk that. Let's see how it goes. Resist.
All right, Mick. So take 2 stress and become bloodied as it connects, but not directly on, sending you
Alright.
skittering.
Well, unfortunately for me, that means that I become paranoid.
All right, and what's your action?
Good question. Well, it's already here after me. Everyone else here is after me. I have 2 uses of Poisoner, where I can draw poison from my supply, and I'm just gonna start dumping that into literally everything to make sure nobody will ever find out that I was here. They'll all be dead. These poisons can blind, disorient, slow, or nauseate. So,
That's pretty much what poisons do.
and I suppose this would be in terms of spoiling any investigation, follow-up, or attempt to thwart it.
All right.
Alright,
If it was me, I would have cut my hands off because that's where the runes were.
yeah, I guess the big question is, should that make any kind of roll here?
So this allows you to produce it. So you have this tier 1 concoction. So you just have to get it on it in some way, or whatever your target is.
Yeah.
I assume it's the golem, but
Yeah, I'm going to try to blind and slow it. So let's give that a
Right.
try.
so how are you getting the poison onto it? That's the question. That's what's going to determine what action.
I believe I'm going to go for finesse. I'm going for basically doing continual feints and trying to pull it up into its eyes.
And which one are you doing to it?
Blinding.
All right.
So let's roll. Hey, mixed.
All right, so you blind it. But this thing reaches up and grabs you, Slimmick, and
Or Blisk, anyway.
Blisk, not Slimmick. And I'll let you choose. You can either become bloodied or lose 2 items.
I am already bloodied. I will lose 2 items.
All right.
Oh. I'll lose the lockpicks. Those were pretty good. And I'll lose the throwing knives. I can't possibly lose the smoke bombs. Those are too valuable.
Right. So he grabs you and just starts to beat you around, and he's holding on by your belt, which has all these items in it, and the belt lets go, and you go flying in the distance.
Ah! Blasting
Peony,
off again.
you're alone.
I just need to poison it a
thought I
little
would.
bit more.
Well, I'm doing this the hard way. Now that I've looked to where I can put the plants, I think the next thing to do, obviously, is to go ahead and I realized I'm a sorceress supreme. I'll go ahead and mix the water to spread the poison out using the power of magic.
Fair. Give me an invoke.
What tier is that?
We're gonna say
I guess it would be what a
well,
lot of do, so it'd be tier 2.
it'll be tier 1 because you're almost done. You between what
Oh,
Blisk has done and the analyzation you've done, you need 1 tick to fill. Every tier is gonna provide a tick as long as at least a mixed success.
no one's here to see me be awesome. I will channel the power of magic through my being and go hard. Yes, I'm going hard where there may be consequences, where I'm mixing a pool full of poison while being shot at by death.
Yep.
And never seen it go wrong yet.
Success.
Wow.
Never goes
Oh,
wrong.
that extra dime was from the extra channeling. It was worth it.
And we still have 1 flower unused.
Right, so
Ooh.
this
The
thing
water
is
goes from being a nice, healthy, muddy green to being, well, usually poisoned water is rainbow clear because nothing lives in it.
yeah. So it's the golem this turn is spending its move, removing the gunk from its eyes, and now that it can see, it can only see the illusionary Blisk. Peony, what are you doing?
Dismissing the illusion, because who cares?
All right, and with that, the golem ignores you unless you attack it.
Reason you don't have a soul. There's no reason to kill you. Ugh!
And this-
Yeah, I'm just so frustrated. There's no reason to kill you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I could kill you, but I can't.
And you see its head kind of turn in the direction Blisk went blasting off, and it starts marching.
I'm gonna go home and kill Slim. He's full of blood and organs.
All right, so the first mission was a strike. How close did we stick to that?
Oh, incredibly.
I think
Yeah.
I was impressed by the ninjutsu on display.
We got in, did our thing, and got out easily.
Blisk did push it at the end there after you got what you needed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah.
how'd the stealth part of this go?
It depends on who you ask.
I believe like not.
Actually, funny enough, I think it went successful, and I will tell you why. Our goal was to have them not know what we were doing.
Your goal was not to get caught. That's the stealth
Goal was
mission.
not to get caught, and no, they
Okay,
pretty
in
much
that case, never mind.
They pretty much they're gonna trace back to us. Oh
yeah.
wow!
HPC
That's
gets a
a
dark
rollback
card, thank
roll.
you.
Each you get a dark
Apparently,
card.
they're going to blame the golems for this instead of us because it's the golem that they saw instead of us.
Oh no, they definitely know. You just all feel very good about poisoning these people in their water supply.
Well, I do feel good about it.
Yes.
Right.
The only
So
reason
y'all-
why I said we were successful because I thought our goal was to hide what we were doing.
That would be more of a trick.
Mhm.
Got it. In that case,
Okay. Well, yeah. So I mean, the mission was successful, but the stealth part wasn't.
Yeah,
Not at
that
all.
just determines the number of blowback dice, and it goes by the highest, which is a 6. So you all have a dark heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of dark hearts, you guys went after a tier 4, which gives you each 2 extra loot dice on the base 1. So you all start with 3, and you guys have 10 to split
Yo.
between the adventurers you killed in the dungeon and what the good loot you grabbed.
How do you not go crazy in this game? Because I mean, the
Oh,
potential
you go
for
crazy.
You just do.
Yeah. The potential for dark hearts is ridiculous.
Well,
One
you could give
person
all
should
the
get
dice to one
6,
person.
2 should get 5. If we split it evenly.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
I
I was
should
about
get
to
to
say.
6. I'm the only one who didn't go nuts.
That's fair.
6.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll 5. Let's see. Where's my treasure roll?
Yeah, it's a
And
loot roll.
Can this is for me? Will this be split up between both Ruby and Movish?
No, it'll go by the one who went on the mission.
Yup.
Got it.
All right. So I'm going crazy.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. Game of Dark Heart.
Oh, that 6 made it so I went over 1 in Dark
2
Hearts.
gold. And I get 2 items. Mundane or valuable item from the loot.
Okay. I went overboard on dark hearts.
Yes.
As did I.
I didn't.
Just
So
barely,
remind-
too.
So, did anyone else overindulge besides Peony?
Ruby did.
All right, so I'm just going to look up Ruby's character for a second.
Ruby's is gambling.
Mhm. All right. So, Peony, I'm just going to put something on your sheet here.
My revelry is craving.
Ooh.
I'd probably go back to Murder Slimmick, but then I remember why I fell in love with him in the first place. And then it's just horrible, unspeakable thing. Ones that would get the Twitch account banned. Oh, Slimmick, I've
Here,
never
I'll take the
perceived
pictures
you to
to
be more
upload.
attractive.
No one will see this for hundreds of years, but as soon as the internet is invented, bam, it'll be there.
Well, we have to go get the bugbears to take pictures of this and post this in the room.
We need someone to attest to our terribleness. I need one more item. Right now, in my standard gear, I have a dark cloak, smoke bombs, and now I have frog nunchucks. So I need a...
Well, I'm
Could you
just,
put Could you put an edge on something instead of an item, or did you not roll high enough for
if
that?
none of us takes poisoned flower as a special item, we didn't get any poisoned flower.
I guess that would be a question. Could I put an edge onto an item instead of another item? Would that be a possibility? With
What are you
Troll?
asking, Stomach? So you can. This is an item you found. So you can get 2 up to tier 1, or 1 item up to tier 3. You can't advance the items you have.
So could you have the poison flower be a tier 3?
Yeah, if he wants to make it a tier 3 potency.
Okay, sure.
Well, it's supposed to be the most poisonous flower in the world.
Yeah, a tier
Tier
3
1
makes
doesn't
sense.
sound very poisonous.
So Death Flower at tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just got to plant it somewhere else.
Most
But we're going to grow.
poisonous flower in
I
the
think we should
world.
devote a room in the dungeon to the poison.
Right,
Funny
and
enough, what we could do is we could just put it in the room that adds stuff to the dungeon.
That is true.
Oh,
So
excuse me. So your plan is to take the most poisonous flower in the world and make sure it grows in every room in the dungeon.
We don't know what it'll do, but whatever it would do, it's gonna have an amplified effect and affect the dungeon.
all right.
Okay. Once again, I'm not sure you're understanding how this works.
All right.
Kind of don't want that to happen.
So right now we have Soul Jar, Mirror, and Metal
Oh, wait.
Skeleton in the reliquary.
I misread this. I also get a high level item because I do have a 6. I thought I didn't miss that I had a 6. So I'm going to go ahead and take a tier 3 flower as well, if I can.
do you have 2 6s? Because that's what Slimmick would
I
have to
only
use
have
to
one
get
6.
it.
I gave up
only
2
get-
items for 1 cool one.
So I only get a valuable item.
Yeah, up to tier 1.
Oh, Rud. All right.
Which could be an item with an edge. It could be an item that's an arcane focus for another school of magic to do tier 1 effects. It could be a tier 1 object, contraption, potion, etc.
We could take out the soul flask and put in this flower.
That is a distinct possibility. I'm kind of down for it. I don't know.
Uh,
What is the Soul Flask actually doing right now when it's in that spot?
Well, that's up to you to notice as it's happening.
It says it collects artifacts from the area,
Okay.
which I think like we're getting the steel and the mine distillery is giving us a steady supply of weak souls.
Right.
So there is some. So like I think I would be cool with switching that out because we already have a fair amount of steady supplies.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Alright, so if we're willing to do that, I'm going to go ahead and say that goes down into gear. Or rather, into supply. It
So
is
I have
in
it
the
noted.
reliquary.
Yep, and I have it noted under the description for the reliquary as well.
Oh, you've already changed it?
I have it on my sheet because it's
Oh,
one of
okay.
the rooms that I built. So what will be the effect of this tier 3 death flower?
So what are you taking out? You have the
We're
soul
taking out
jar.
the soul flask.
All right. And putting in death flower.
Yeah. So we will no longer be getting artifacts from the ghost that was gathering them.
So you have the metal skeleton, the death flower, and what's the third item?
The mind distillery.
All right. All right.
The current effects we have are a steady supply of weak souls, a single die creature to creature rooms, and then whatever is added.
Mm-hmm. So with that, Ruby's overindulging. What minions do you lose the gold to? Gambling.
Oh, I will totally lose them to the dogs.
Brilliant.
And that's
Right,
a gold?
Yep.
Okay.
And with that, the overindulging is done. We are
What?
at
Am I overindulging?
I added something into your supply to your sheet.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, and I guess that brings us to downtime then.
Figured out what I want my tier 1 item to be. I want it to be golem boots. I'm now wearing the feet of a golem.
I think that's brilliant.
They have one edge. The edge is light. They don't take up an equipment slot. So I'm always wearing boots of a golem.
Peony, your feet have gotten so big and metallic. How did you know?
Finally, you've noticed the way I dress.
Usually you're not wearing very much at all.
Yeah, you never notice my night.
Alright, so Slimmick is still eating grapes, but Blisk is doing his downtime. I'm probably going to get minions and then upgrade them.
All right.
I could upgrade mine.
Who is Blisk hiring?
This is a good question. I'm going to go bring up the minions, and I am going to check out what my options are. Recruitment options. So, how many are in the pack? Well, what would fit Blisk best? Oh, alright. So he's going to have one person, and it's going to be a squirrel. They are my sidekick.
All right. The minion pack should be added to Blisk's sheet, and you should be able to access them.
Alright, thank you very much. So let's see. What are we gonna call them? I'm doing a Batman and Robin bit, so what's the sidekick's name here for Blisk? I'll think about that in a second.
I have an idea of what I want to do for Movish.
Oh, I guess he'll be like
No.
a kobold.
Movish wasn't on the adventure, so we're doing the others.
Well, aren't we to the next downtime?
Yes, but these are the ones who went on the last adventure, so they're doing their downtime.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that clarification.
I would like to upgrade my minions.
Sounds good. You should have access to the sheet.
I will. I have upgraded them to equip them versus wounds. Since they got so hurt, look, I brought back for you golem parts. We'll go ahead and mold them to your body. Bang. Now you're all armored as well as strapped. Yeah. Man, I hope you guys don't die. It'd be so expensive to replace.
All right. In that case, Ruby is going to do work on the lock number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to... Actually, no. No, Ruby is going to start a new lock. A tier 3 lock for the scriptorium.
All right, I'm just going to have to flip back to this map for the scriptorium, you say?
Yep.
Tier 3.
Tier 3. I am going to, however, put that lock on Lord Movish's sheet, just so I have everything in the same place.
I think that's a good idea.
This lock is going to be bones.
All right.
And it will be... It'll be pulley based.
Interesting.
I have no clue what that will actually look like. But that's what it is. And Ruby will be using Smash to create the general parts out of much larger bones.
Okay.
I will use... You can use multiple pieces of Nova Steel, correct?
One per project.
One per project? Okay.
But that reminds me, who are you sending with the Fae?
Well, we got our bard. Time to say goodbye to him.
Yeah. We also have a cook.
Oh, right. We also have the farmer. Yeah.
No,
No,
farmer
no,
first. I
cook.
like the bard.
Yeah, so we send the cook, the hireling.
The cook died. The farmer is the one we got to surrender.
Yeah, but it popped up as I only put hirelings in. It auto generates what they are.
Cool. Either way.
Okay.
So we do have a steady supply of weak souls as well as the Nova Steel.
Mhm.
So I will be using both of those if possible, going hard and smashing the pieces into a pulley system
All right.
with a dark heart. Come on.
All right. And you end up shocking your
And
muscles
I
while
will
doing
spend
so.
2 gold as well.
All right. nearly done.
Oh, if only we had Slimmick, you could finish that off.
Yeah, if only Slimmick wasn't like downstairs lounging, eating grapes, and pretending to be important.
True.
Drugged
How
out in his
dare he
paper.
pretend to be important?
Useless.
Peony, did you use your actions?
I have not yet. I have yet to do my downtime. Besides, I spent money to equip all of my henchmen and myself with armor.
Ooh.
So we are now resplendent. You're welcome.
Wonderful. You could
Well,
magically finish the lock.
Let's. Oh, where is the lock?
Scriptorium.
Yeah, first level, left side, scriptorium.
Okay, there you are. All right, I will go
I
ahead.
don't want them healing.
Yeah, I will go ahead and finish this lock because the scriptorium is my favorite room. That is the wrong. Where is the raid? You are the raid.
It's done.
Oh wow, good
It
roll.
is-
Victorium is
It is a
safe.
complicated series of pulleys that, unless moved in the proper manner, jam and lock up. Almost as if someone who doesn't understand how to make a lock made it.
Well, I perfected your design. And with my other action, I'll make another crappy bag of luck.
Fair enough.
Because I don't really. So did you guys plant? So you planted the world's most poisonous flower in the reliquary. Now the whole place is full of poison flowers, huh?
Well,
We-
you
we-
notice right now your imps are beginning to take on a darkish hue as they wander around.
Oh, we
Wait, so
poisoned all
they're
the
poisoned.
minions.
I bet this means we can't eat them.
Oh man, well, what am I gonna do for lunch?
I don't know.
And you see them carve out this little piece here.
They built a tunnel straight to the reliquary.
No.
Oh no.
They carved something out on tier on layer 2.
On level 1.
No. Level 1.
I don't see it.
Go to the reliquary.
Yeah, it's like. Wait, did you join these two rooms together?
The imps did.
did.
Why would you do that? Bad
And
imp.
they look up and smile at you.
Oh, I hate you guys so much.
You see the little black flowers growing out of some of their heads, and they scamper off.
Time to spend more gold.
What are you gonna put there?
Okay.
Well, we should put a pit trap.
Of course.
1 gold, 1 pit trap.
Yeah.
More ideally, we should have a trick so they'll turn around and go back the other way.
Can we?
But they
can we,
just
like,
hit a trick right
How
there,
much
so...
gold do you guys have left?
I'm out.
Blisk has 1 gold.
Okay, so if you wanted to help build a lock, you couldn't really do it, right?
I don't... Well, I could pay my minions to do it, actually. So yeah, I will pay my minions, or Blisk will, to go ahead and build a lock. He will pay them the gold, and let's have it happen.
We should go straight for
tier?
tier 3.
Yeah. That's the most important room.
Right, so let's see. What are they going to use for that? I guess use their finesse to make a very delicate tier 1 lock.
We can also use Nova Steel and Soul.
That is
Because
true.
we have steady supply of both.
That is true.
Okay, so mixed would give you 1 success. We need 8 to build a tier 3 lock. How much Nova Steel can we spend?
1.
You
One
can
per
spend
project per
one
roll.
per.
Okay, so
Per
that would be
roll.
1 success plus 1 from the Nova Steel, and we can also spend souls, you said?
We have a constant. We have a supply of weak souls.
So can we spend souls to get ticks on locks?
Yes.
Yeah, you can spend material, yes. But
So
what
we were about
I thought you were
3.
aiming for a level 1 lock.
No. Lock 3. Lock 1 is not going to keep anybody out. We have to go straight for lock 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an important room. Like,
No, a lock 1, they're just going to blow right through it.
So
Okay,
I'll go ahead
so
and
you've
figure
got
out
one?
what it is. It will be tier 2
But
then. Someone still
I
needs to
haven't
throw
gone
a
yet.
someone needs to throw
Yeah,
a
I
gold
haven't-
at it then.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
haven't
say
gone
tier
yet.
3?
I want to know how many ticks you have.
3.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
is
got
it
3.
what tier are we going with? I keep hearing different numbers.
Okay,
between
we
2 and
will
3.
officially be doing 2. 2 is the number, no more, no less. 2
Okay,
is number
we
thou
need to
shalt
do-
count to.
we need to do tier 3? We can do tier 3. If you start a tier 2 lock, I'm going to start a tier 3 lock and undo all of your work.
Okay.
Alright, Blisk will not, like, do a dungeon fight here for you. It is going to be tier 3, and it is
Why
not
are
going to
you
be
doing
finished.
tier?
All right, tier 3 it is.
tier 3.
All right. So,
Let's do tier 3. I will spend a gold.
all right.
Does that mean I can work on this lock now?
Your minions can.
My minions will work on it. That's fine.
All right. Are they using Nova Steel and Weak Souls, I assume?
Yes.
So as long as they get a success, they get a bonus 2 ticks.
All right. I don't know what skill they would use to make a lock.
Tinker?
They don't
Scan.
have that.
What do they have?
They have answer, threaten, and smash.
Smash?
I thought I
maybe?
could spend extra money to do extra dungeons.
In Blade you can. In this, you have to send your minions.
Oh.
They could smash. They could work on the parts of it.
Oh, well, then this makes it. No, I don't think you can smash the lock. No, but I can give gold to other people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give 2 gold to what is his name? Bliss?
Blisk.
Yes. Here's 2 gold. Have your minions work 2 more times.
Okay. So let's go ahead and give that the roll real quick.
My minions
Okay,
are
so
liars and
Souls,
bad.
Nova Steel for the first roll on top of its results.
Yes. So,
And so each time you should spend a soul and a metal, which gives you another, which will give you 3.
okay.
Mhm.
So right now we're at 3. Second roll.
Yep.
Failure.
Second
Nothing.
roll, even a failure gives you 1 tick, right?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not sure now that you've asked.
It doesn't feel right that a failure would give you a tick, but
Um,
I didn't think so, but I'm looking it up right now.
this is a millennial game, which means it's everybody gets a trophy. Said meanly. I
So-
remember. Let me look up where the clocks are. What page are the clocks on? I can never find them.
Good question.
Because I think you always make progress even when you work on something.
Dungeon layout. Where's the building room action? That would be.
I'm looking for it.
Clocks
I'm
actually
in
have the index.
downtime looking
makes
at it
confusing.
already.
Oh, I think they
right now,
do.
it's
Yeah,
also-
clock 60.
Lurkin, loot. Projects.
Yeah, so it's based on the effect. Yeah, it says here, how many ticks does the clock get? 1 tick, mixed result on a roll.
Yeah, mixed results is 4 and 5.
Oh, so they had a failure. All right, so never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so third roll then. Mixed. So that is 3 more. They are up to 6.
All right.
All right, well, I guess we're done because I'm out of gold. Sorry, I misread that. That makes sense that you wouldn't get anything on a complete failure.
Right. Well, they try their hardest and they spend all day working on it. And there's now just a pile of thorny branches growing in the hallway, but they don't stop anyone yet.
Well, people are gonna come by and steal all our crap.
Just have to hope they don't go that way then.
Maybe they won't. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated. They probably will go that way because there's no other because we have a really good trick on the other door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. It's just stuff.
We'll make it work though.
What's a dungeon without a
I-
bit of panic and
Gave us
confusion?
gave us some difficulty there.
Well, the good news is that if I have time, I will go ahead and remove the mine distillery that's in there.
Yeah, what do you want to put in instead, if anything?
Other mine distillery, the one that's empty. As I have two of them.
So the effect doesn't change. It's just a different mine distillery.
No, but
I
I
love
don't
it.
usually carry the mine distillery with me because it is fragile.
Right. Instead, now you're keeping it with you because you want to keep all the memories you've collected so far.
Until that room is locked again.
Hmm.
So I will have to carry this. It's okay, as we've established, monsters seem to ignore me.
All
Take
right,
out
but
one
with
mine
that,
distillery, put in a new one.
2 wars have now broken out.
Ooh, 2 of them.
One by your cause, and one because the Knights of Justice have decided that the evil dragon must be vanquished.
Oh, wow.
Hurrah!
They actually
have
left their
prepared for
comfy
this deep-
tower.
And
once we have Slimmick back, that could be beautiful. Slimmick, you could use a stress once we have you back to go to the tower and be like, "Hey, you were right. Your ally, those guys weren't your allies. You see, but guess who's also not your allies? The Knights of Justice."
well, the ghouls are hungry, and he will let them free rather than, chance them eating him. But
Yeah.
you guys have pissed off a lot of people, and there has been blowbacks that have been saved, and you're being sieged again.
Oh, boy.
This time by the acting troupe from where you stole the actors and the chosen one of the god.
Oh, gosh, it's those monks.
Oh, we're missing a creature in one of our creature rooms too.
Alright, so who's going to be defending? I
Kinda.
guess Blisk is on defense here.
On defense, are we the
Minions?
group that went or new?
The current group you are, so Blisk, Peony, and Ruby.
We're
Okay.
so boned. You guys don't even have minions.
I
Yeah,
do.
Ruby's got
I just paid for
Ruby has
them.
nothing to place.
Right, so roll for your minions, see if he actually is there. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they are hiding out in the larval quarry, ready to strike. Good
Nice.
job, distraction boy.
Right. So, do you guys have access to this before we get any further?
Let's
Has
take a
it
look.
been a healing
Not yet.
phase, or are my minions still bloody from the last dungeon?
Healing
Oh, no,
phase.
they're all healed. Healing phase has happened.
Speaking of,
Are we healed too, the adventurers? Okay.
Yep, this is after that. This is after downtime.
Okay, cool.
Should be all healed up and good to go.
Oh, this hurts. They got a tier 3.
Neat.
Okay, the last group that went in nearly got decked by the traps. Let's see how this one does.
Oh, have they run into my trap?
They're going for the pit trap first. That's what's on the
Excellent.
list.
Always pit trap. Welcome to your doom. They step over it.
Yeah, apparently, bringing intelligent people and not chained hirelings, these people can actually think when you take actual volunteers.
How dare. I believe that
Right.
is my trap. It is a tier 1, or rather, my trick.
Yep.
Mixed result. Someone loses a move as they get distracted.
All right, so they are going to have the carpenter use up their move.
Oh gosh,
He
imagine the
leaves
carpenter.
down his building supplies.
Crap, there's a lot. Oh my god, there's a better bard.
And which way does the group want them to go?
I would prefer towards lock 1.
Yeah, we really want them to go towards the lock. We want them to go west.
All right, they go on a mixed success. They go the way the players want them to. They do not. They are going to go up and check out the torture chamber.
It's so creepy. It's like a guest lounge.
Yeah,
But
there's
a pain.
currently nothing in there. I'm not even sure what we
Go
call
back.
it. Torture.
You can use it to gain secrets from people in your prison.
We just don't use enough actions for it is all. We
We
keep
never actually
constructing.
do.
Right? So they come back.
I think we want them to go west.
Yep.
Which I think they actually, since they haven't encountered anything, I think they can just bypass this lock.
No, they're going to the blood quarry, apparently.
Alright, well, fun time. Minions are there.
Come on, minions.
So, let's go ahead and take a look. So, this is the acting troupe, and it's going to be versus Distraction Boy. Surprise, there's actually 3 of them. They're kobolds.
Dressed in a squirrel outfit.
Dressed in squirrel outfits with a big D on their chest.
Nice.
Alright, so looking at this, they are going to have to go ahead and start using finesse to steal things off of them while they look around at all the treasure.
All right.
So, let's give it a shot, see how they do. Mixed success.
All right. So they do. You can either have them spend one of the moves of your choice or injure one, but they are going to bloody your distraction boy.
Let's see. Heals an ally when they take a break. Excels in 1-to-1 combat. Excellent at navigating dungeon paths. Let's use up a move of the academic.
All right.
Alright, they become
one
bloodied,
move.
and Distraction Boy away. He's out.
All right. So the next in this path is a level 3 lock. Who's in charge of this?
That
would be me, actually.
No, you're right.
So, 3 dice on a lock. Can they solve the crossword puzzle? They sure don't.
All right. They backtrack up. The trick was mixed last time, so it's still active.
Yep, so 1 dice for that. Still on a roll here. Mixed success. They lose another move. The dummies
Right,
get
the
them.
rider has. And there's one place left to go. Level 1 lock.
Can they beat it?
They do?
This lock has put in work.
I haven't seen the roll
Right.
yet. Oh,
They
wow.
have no other way forward, so they get through.
You're
And
gonna
the
face.
bugbears.
It's a face full of bugbear.
Yeah, it's bugbear time.
It's bugbear. It's our time to shine. We will use Nova Steel.
All right.
Sounds
120
good.
over steel.
Clicking the wrong thing. Click the right.
Effect is increased.
Yes, death to interlopers.
All right. So with that, the cleric blocks it as the academics beat them soundly.
We will tap our armor, which we are equipped with, to avoid being bloodied.
I'll allow it. All right.
Well, that's
What are they
what we
gonna
have
do?
it for. That's why we bought it. It's equipped versus wounded.
Fair.
We will continue to smash you, and we will continue to spend precious Novus if there's any left.
Oh, yeah. You got 3 left. When you use this, you'll have 2. All right. So that didn't seem to help at all. Now with their armor disarmed and, the bard puts
They're
down
bloody.
his loot and just starts slapping them.
Yes, now they're bloody, now they will flee. And they will have a lot of questions, a lot of things to answer for, because I bought them all this fancy new gear.
And they
got
did
it all
even
messed
worse
up.
than before.
Yes, far much better when you were naked.
And they just kind of look at the ground. Well, yeah.
They're counting up all their loot. They know they're about to
Right.
fall into the poison dart trap. And be
Yes.
lightly injured.
All right. So this shoots out, hitting one of the aristocrats. Good thing they brought 2.
Oh gosh. Oh, is that what the other one is?
And the
Yeah.
creature room. And the skeletons don't seem to spawn. It seems that the requary has been disrupted.
Okay, one die in this creature room is a mixed success. That was fighting against the sneaky tireless golem.
All right. So it comes out of nowhere and grabs the carpenter. They fight it off, and back into the tree it goes. Everyone's a little shaken, but everyone's still okay. Trick number 3.
Come on.
Come on, let's see it.
All right. So with that, the bard has to play his music to inspire his allies to keep moving. It's perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. And let's do the reverse pit trap.
Come on, reverse pit trap.
The best trap.
Wow.
All right. So it flings up, and there goes the carpenter. Where do the people want them to try and go?
No, that last roll was mine for the trick.
Oh, okay. Then let's still get
Yep.
the trap for the reverse pit.
Yep,
Yeah,
do
you
it.
need the
3
reverse
dice.
pit trap.
The engine being really slow today.
A little
I haven't
bit.
noticed yet.
So I don't even
I
think
noticed near the beginning there was an issue, but I haven't had anything since then.
Mhm.
Did you roll and it not just not coming up?
Let's find out.
If it doesn't pop up, one of us can roll for you.
Yeah, did you roll it?
No, this is yours.
This is your roll.
This is my trap because I was trying to figure out which trap. Oh, we are doing the reverse grab.
Yes, this is the reverse pitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got turned around because I was waiting for him to roll.
Nope.
No, this is my trap. All right. Well,
Your trap.
first gravity trap. You've broken my heart before, but not this time.
All right. Damage and adventure, your choice, and roll
What the
again.
hell is the first one? He has no name.
It's supposed to be an
He's
aristocrat. He's another
well,
actor.
Death to the nameless aristocrat. He must die. But after that's all.
Yeah, after he's thrown to the roof, the academic's like looks over at the little switch the AM's use and just flicks it off.
Who installed that? It was supposed to kill them too.
So, with that, which way are you hoping they go?
Well, we don't want them in the scriptorium.
Yeah, that is true. I'd
Oh,
say
no, no,
creature
wait,
room too,
wait,
so they
wait.
start a fight and take some damage.
We do want them to go to scriptorium because there's a lock 3 there, and if they fail the lock 3, they have to turn around and go back to the pit trap again.
But the pit trap's disabled.
No,
It won't
because the
happen
pit
again.
trap is disabled.
Oh. Well, it says disabled or avoided. Is it disabled or is it avoided?
They won't have to deal with
Yeah.
it again because it's a failure.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then south it is. There's no reason for them to go east. I
Yep.
mean, south is what I say.
South it is.
I agree with you, only because if they get free the bard, that adds another person to the group.
Yeah.
They don't. No one needs more bard.
Let's see what path they take.
They go the way the people want.
There is nothing in that room.
All right.
Why is that creature dead?
Yep.
Ah, I thought he was just sleeping last time.
No, he died.
He got
Aw.
stabbed up.
All right. And they continue forward. Trap 3.
The better
Yeah,
pit
which
trap.
trap is this? Is this another pit trap?
Yes.
is.
Seems to be.
Another one of my glorious pit traps.
It's killed many. All right, so another injury.
Nameless academic.
Oh, it's random, so.
First guy. Death to you.
All right, and they come here. And they pause for a while as the imps watch the academic, the bard, and the cleric do something that they don't understand.
Yeah, stupid wizard crap.
Probably taking a break, using a move or two.
Huh, doesn't seem to be working.
Oh,
I'm going to murder all of you.
I have lost vision on that map.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good either.
That's extra not good.
I also have lost vision.
Just give me a moment, guys. Let me see what has happened here. Rafferty, can you see
Because
that?
I'm on the second floor.
Yeah, there we go. First floor's back.
The first floor is back?
Yep.
I only adjusted Rafferty's token. All right.
Yeah, well, good enough, right?
Fair enough. Strange.
So I suppose they do their weird thing and then descend to the second floor.
Yeah. There's just supposed to be a... Oh, there we go. Now we got something.
How are they doing on all this?
There we go. Now it's working. So yeah, they have done something to your dungeon.
We're gonna walk
Ah.
upstairs and get like a pie in our face now.
You know how much I hate things.
Right, and they descend down the stairs to this other trick.
Ah, yes. They get to see every glorious moment. Look upon the pictures and despair with the critical.
Wow.
They
Choose
are-
two of them to lose moves.
They are losing their lunch here. Tell you what, if it's two separate ones, let's do a cleric
Mhm.
and let's finish off the academic. The academic's useless.
Yeah, he's looking at this. There's no horror in his mind that this isn't right.
And I guess roll again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
That's how
do
we've
it.
been doing it so far.
Success. Who else is gonna lose a move? The bard will no longer be able to help people.
Yeah, there's no boost in people's morale after this sight. And
People
again.
just turn around, vomit once, turn around again, see something else. Oh, and then they're just out of lunch now.
Yeah. All right. So with that, which way do you guys want them to go?
I say down towards the trap 2 and trick 2, down the stony path.
Sounds good to me.
They go the other way.
Ah, good. Instead of going that way, they instead find a pit trap. Perfectly ordinary. Certainly they've seen it plenty before, but aha, as they look to see it's safe, someone gets hurt by a pendulum. It was a trick
Right.
all along.
And there goes the carpenter. Oh no!
He
all
shouldn't have
have a
tried to
moment of
fix the
silence.
pit trap.
Everyone was
Oh
silent for the
no,
poor carpenter.
John!
And then they cycle all the way around.
Yep.
They get to
Finding
decide,
another
do they go down?
tunnel.
Oh gosh, they find just like the pile of random loot from the previous adventures just stashed outside.
Yeah. And into the antechamber. So with that, all you gain a dark heart if you didn't have one.
Oh, Bliska's super full on dark cards now. Okay.
What? Again?
All right.
Don't you losers have
And-
anything better to do?
Despite the antechamber, after sickness and heaving, the bard has gone very quiet and not singing tales along the way. They sneak up upon you.
I have. Oh, they snuck up on us?
Yeah.
Great.
Yup.
And it begins.
Do
with
your
the bard.
work.
This is a
Beginning to-
problem.
The bard begins to unleash music, suppressing dark magic. Does anyone want to resist that?
Yes.
Well,
If
whoever
I
wants to
don't
resist.
do magic, will there be a problem?
You won't be able to roll. It'll count as if your invoke is always shocked, so that's up to you if you want to resist or not.
Oh, I'm not
It
resisting
only
whatsoever.
it only takes one person to resist for everyone, though.
No resisting for me.
Does someone want to resist this?
I suppose I'll resist,
Alright,
since
and
magic is what I do.
It is
how are you
important to you.
resisting?
Dark heart in the process. Do-do-do.
So the bard is beginning to strum away, trying to cause magical interference.
Have a mixed success.
All right, and you reach down and pull upon your power and suppress its song. So the song is still happening; it's just not breaking magic. Take 2 stress.
All right. Unless
The
somebody
cleric.
wants me to re-roll that. Can you spend stress to get me to re-roll that?
Nope. Don't have that ability.
Oh,
Cleric
that's right.
heals.
Neither of you are connivers. Well, all right,
Yep.
I'm done.
Nope.
Cleric heals the aristocrat at 1 tick. The one aristocrat raises its blade and takes a summary. Which one of you have the highest smash?
I have 0
That's
smash.
clearly me. I have 3.
Him.
All right, the tier 2 aristocrat pulls his blade and points at you and begins to attempt to duel you. Become bloodied or resist.
I will resist with smash and my
All right.
bigger stick.
All right.
I'll dark heart this because this fight is going to be a problem.
All right, so shock your muscles and take 2 stress.
Got it?
Ooh. All right. Comes down to me then.
The other. Oh, there's still 2 more.
Oh.
The other aristocrat lunges forward at the little goblin and hopes to duel him to death.
Hi.
Shock your muscles unless you resist.
I'm going to resist.
All right.
So let's say I'm going to go ahead and do a flip. I don't flip very well. I believe that is 3 stress, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
But since
I
it's
do
just
have-
a minor consequence, go ahead.
Yeah, I do have leather armor. Could I go ahead and tap that to reduce that at all?
Normally, no, but I'll allow it because this is looking pretty overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, while these 4 are dealing with you, the academic and the writer run over to your hoard. They seem to be looking for something. And
Hey.
it's the 3 of you.
Death to the nameless aristocrat. My minions failed to kill him, and I must succeed where they have failed.
All right.
Mixed success.
All right. So he spends one of his moves parrying it away.
All right. That was fun.
Okay. I don't like how the big aristocrat tried to kill me. I'm going to go ahead and pull out poison, and I just have to decide on which. I'm going to go with blinding. 'Cause that sounds fun. I'll try to throw it into his face.
All right. On which one? The weaker or the stronger aristocrat?
The stronger aristocrat.
All right.
So let's go ahead and roll some finesse and see how it goes. Fails.
All right. So he ducks his head back quickly and continues onwards. Ruby, things are not looking
Okay.
good.
No, I'm going to have to go big on this one. I am going to use a stress to rage.
All right.
And I'm going to swing the aristocrat at the cleric.
The one that came after you?
Yes, I believe that's the weaker one, correct?
No, that's the stronger one.
In that case, no. I'm going to go after the one that is weaker.
All right, and throw him at the cleric.
Yes.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, Dark Heart, go hard.
All right.
What would a dark bargain be?
A dark bargain is the academic finds what he's looking for.
I'm not taking it. I'm not
All right.
taking it.
No problem.
I mean, you might
Good dark
leave.
bargain, though. It makes sense.
Okay.
Um, Rage is already activated. Yeah, this is all I can do. Smash.
All right. So with that, the academic is dead,
Yes.
triggering one of his moves to fling his body away so he doesn't harm his fellow elf, the cleric, as he crushes against the wall of the sanctum and crumples over.
Oh, wow.
All
One
right.
down, 5 more to go.
The academic continues his search, finding nothing so far.
We must find it and flee.
The aristocrat tries to take advantage of your distraction and tries to stab poor Ruby.
Ruby, don't die.
Ruby is gonna threaten
To
because I
resist?
cannot use smash.
Fair enough. So you turn and you look
And
at this
I
aristocrat.
do have a stuffed panda to as a defense item.
Yep. That has not
Our
yet
card
been
disc.
used. All right, no
Ooh.
stress if you're using your defense item, and no harm.
I am using my defense item.
All right, so he lunges forward with his dueling blade, and it goes right into the panda and does not hurt you.
But the panda's
Meanwhile,
no more.
the bar begins to channel its own magic and basically starts trying to overpower Peony's power over forces as the music turns from a lute to almost like a rock album. This will shock your mind and guts, Peony, is what he's attempting to do.
Oh, no. I'll spend a dark heart to resist that.
All right.
You dare challenge my magical power?
He's trying to.
Success. Did you just engage me in a magical duel? You fool! I counterspell you. Your magic is suppressed.
Fair enough. And you hear it goes from this almost rock album to like ding, 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 ding.
You
Ding,
fool!
ding.
You've attempted to rock harder than a demon? We invented rock. Really
And
don't
while
mind.
hearing that, the cleric
Out.
holds up its holy symbol and declares that you leave this place, demon, and it's attempting to bloody you with its faith.
Really?
Yes.
I can't resist that using invoke, because I already invoked magical power.
I would
Mhm.
like to resist that on behalf of Peony.
Oh, okay.
Sure, tell
Thank
me
you.
how you do this.
Alright, my grappling hook swings from the ceiling and finally knocks the holy symbol out of his hand.
Go for it.
So, here we go. Tinker.
I was considering resisting on behalf of Peony as well.
Wait. We gotta up here. Does the bard suppress everyone's magic or just my magic?
This second one was directed at you, trying to shock
Okay.
your brain and guts. So now his is all screwed up.
Check. Because last time you were trying to suppress all of us. Okay, keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
that was his opening bout, and it didn't go well.
There we go.
Alright, so
one
one-
stress spent.
And the holy symbol goes flying across the room near the stairs. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, I know what I want to do.
What do you
The
want?
academic is looking through my friend's stuff.
Well, the
I
dungeon
don't-
stuff, yeah.
I don't like that. I'm going to rage. There is no difference in the actual items because they're all mundane. But I'm going to pull out my biggerest stick, which ain't no stick bigger than this one, unless it's a tree. But you cannot carry a tree. And I'm just gonna hit him over. I'm gonna hit him over the head as hard as I can, going hard.
Right, so raging, going hard. All right.
Success.
All right, so it comes down, and the rider steps forward, becoming crushed, but it's not quite enough to stop the full force as the academic takes some of the blow.
Well, you guys are just willing to die, aren't you?
And as I'm doing it, I'm like, he's trying to take your stuff.
Almost became Lord Movish for a second.
Yeah.
I've built in voice cracks because I just go back and forth between the two accents with this character because I think I'm Movish.
Alright, so you You've gone ahead and raged. Peony, what are you gonna do?
And I really need to kill somebody because I need to reap their soul, and I can't
Go
do
for
it
the
because everyone
academic.
keeps dying before I get to them.
Go for the academic.
I can't kill them in one hit. Can
Look,
you soften them up for me?
I will
He has
attempt to
one
soften
and a
them
half
up.
left.
However, I don't have a whole lot. I am going to go ahead and try to set up for Peony. What am I gonna do here? Oh, I just have poison. I'm gonna go ahead and completely nauseate him so he stops doing this.
All right.
So,
How you doing this? You slipping up behind him in like
yeah.
chloroform style, or okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up and say, hey, does this smell like death to you? Success!
All right. So with that, he begins to cough and looking quite green all of a sudden.
You could magic with Nova Steel, Peony.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and. Well, actually, can I magic with Nova Steel?
We've been allowing the minions to use it, and I think there's one piece left. There's 2 pieces left.
Yeah, but if I kill him with magic, I don't reap his soul. So I have to kill him with hand to hand combat.
So use the Nova Steel and just shove it into his chest.
I can't just say I use Nova Steel as a weapon. Can I?
Yeah, that's what your minion's been doing.
It's got a
Oh,
high
I grab a
fire
piece of-
aspect, so your force just
I grab
also
a piece
invokes
of
fire.
Nova Steel and shove it into the academic.
All right, let's see how this goes. So a piece of Nova Steel used, and
Who cares? It doesn't work.
the academic kind of shakes, seeing the flames burst out beside his face, and scrambles across, still searching into another pile, hoping his allies can hold you off.
Well, they're doing a great job of it.
With that, the bard is still looking at his instrument, looking really sad, and picks it up
You
and
can
goes to
flee,
beat,
you know, you big loser.
beat Blisk over the head with his lute.
Well, that's not nice.
Resist having your mind and body shocked.
Okay.
If you want to resist.
Yeah, if I want to resist. I will resist with finesse. I will do a flip.
All right.
You know what? Resistance. Yeah, I'll just roll 2 dice. That's fine. 2 stress.
Right, 2 stress and choose whether your body or mind is shocked instead.
I'll take my mind. This is mentally exhausting.
And with that, the cleric looks around and not sure who the biggest threat is.
Taking his time deciding.
Going after Blisk as well.
Oh boy.
He pulls out his mace and takes a swing, attempting to bloody him.
Oh boy. Okay. I will attempt to resist again. I already used finesse, so but finesse skulk is no longer my last roll, so I will just try to disappear.
Hey,
Hey.
All right, so one
One
stress and
stress.
no harm. And that brings it back to the heroes, as it were. You guys.
Oh. Die, you stupid academic! Die, die, die!
I will let you go after the academic first before I hit him over the head. Actually, you know what? Hold on. If I don't rage, there's a chance I don't kill him.
Go for it. If you kill him, oh darn, someone died.
There's still another point in Oversteel.
100%. So I'm just going to hit the academic over the head with my biggerest stick. Not going to use Nova Steel. Not going to go hard.
All right, do it. Show us the money. I think you just killed him.
Critical.
It's
Yeah.
okay that you killed him.
I
So
tried.
you're like, I'll top him up for you, and your fist goes in the back of his head and comes out the front.
The problem with the biggerest stick is it's the biggerest one. So I just squish him against the wall with the biggerest stick, and I'm like, there you go.
Well, the aristocrat's busy looking for his stupid crap, and the bard is basically nerfed. I'm going to use our last piece of Nova Steel, and now I'm just going to go ahead and use magic. And I will go
No,
ahead.
the academic was looking for the stuff. That's why I
Oh,
went
mhm.
after the academic.
Oh, well then I guess, well then all three of you have to die. Well then I'm going to go ahead and kill the aristocrat, because I will kill the aristocrat by I'm going to go ahead and use our last piece of Nova Steel. I will use the power of force magic to embed the Nova Steel in him at range.
Ooh.
All right, what tier do you want to do this at? How powerful of a throw are you doing?
I am
Every
going
tier
to
will add an extra tick.
I am going to invoke tier 3. I am going to go ahead and go hard. And I will go ahead and overload when I go hard. So if there are any consequences, I automatically suffer them.
All right, it just means you can't resist, right?
It means I cannot resist. I hate myself
Not
so
looking.
much.
I can't look.
Mixed success
It's
And this was
good.
tier 3, right?
at tier 3.
Yeah, so with the Nova Steel, that's just enough. So, yeah, it hits with such force, it just obliterates the heart of the aristocrat and goes through them, embedding deep into the cave wall.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. And the soul is gone. But he's dead. So I'm going to
But-
call that a result.
Shock your guts from the force of that magic.
I thought you just had to kill them in one hit in order to take their soul, didn't you?
You must deliver a killing blow with a weapon.
Oh, with a weapon. Okay, well. But that was
It's okay.
magic.
It's okay. Killing with weapons is what I do. It was worth it to kill the aristocrat in a single hit. Now all we're left with is a nerfed bard and a nerfed cleric.
Yelp.
By the way, it's your turn, so feel free to kill that cleric.
In fact, I will. I'm going to go ahead and slip this fire oil into the cleric's back pocket and then set it off.
It's a hot pocket.
Lighting clerics on fire.
I will even use a dark heart to give me an
Right.
extra die. Success. And it was limited use, so it's gone.
Wow.
All right. Is that everyone this round?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. So the bard, seeing things are going bad, pulls out a short sword and runs up to Ruby, hoping to bloody them.
That's you, Lord Movie.
Yep. How you gonna
I know.
resist?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I am going to take it.
Now, you know when you get bloody, that also shocks all three of your stats at the same time, right?
Yep. I have
All
2
right.
stress left. So,
I hear ya. Don't die.
yep. I don't mind if Ruby goes down, but I want to get at least one more of them down before Ruby does.
I hear ya. Anything else?
We still have the cleric.
Just waiting on that roll.
Oh, I'm not rolling.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there
you're
you go.
saying
We were
bloody.
waiting
Okay.
for.
He said he
Oh,
took it. Yeah, guys, he said he
So-
took it. He's just bloody.
okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm bloodied.
The bard runs up and stabs Ruby in the leg and looks up and kind of shocked the bugbear didn't even move. Meanwhile, the cleric runs across the room, spending his time getting his holy symbol back and turns to face the rest of you.
Oh, cool. Is it us?
Yep.
Mhm.
Our turn.
So is the cleric on fire?
He is a bit. He
Little
put some
bit.
of it out, but he's got his holy symbol again, and he seems okay. Not good, just okay.
Just okay.
Let me start this one off.
All right, go ahead.
Take a
You're the
stress,
killer, so-
activate rage, go hard, smash. I'm gonna do the classic move, you know? I'm gonna throw a bard at a cleric. I'm playing baseball.
Traditional. I like your wrestling moves. They work pretty cool.
All right, do you want a dark bargain?
What's the bargain?
The other 4 deities out of the 5 will take notice of you. Right now, only one of the days of light are trying to stop you.
Oh,
no,
we should. Oh no.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not taking that one.
That's fair.
Good thing you
Failure.
did. That's a terrible roll.
You grab the bard and you hum him easily across the room. He agilely does a roll in the air, lands perfectly, picks up his loot. Who's next?
Oh, Bliss, is there anything cool you can do?
I didn't have any weapons. The golem broke them.
So what else can you do?
Smoke bomb.
Is Blisk running?
No, he's actually going to use this as a smoke screen to steal the cleric's holy symbol again.
All right, give me a skulk.
Here we go. Yo, success.
All right. So yeah,
I am going to go ahead and use the smoke screen to cast an illusion to swap appearances with the cleric.
Hey, smoke screen's up.
Interesting.
Now's the time.
let's see
if I
how
can get
this
that to
goes.
work. Okay, wait.
We're all
Okay,
looking at this.
The sad part is that was supposed to be -1. I don't know why that wound up as +2, but it's a horrible
all-
failure.
Wait.
So we should
That's
probably just
supposed
let
to
it
be
go. As a,
-1 instead of +2. Wouldn't that be a reroll?
No, I just
I'm
normally
really-
take dice off the end, but they're all ones.
yeah, I
They're
could
all
also
bad.
see. I could also we just take the first two. But first of all, I don't know how that happened, and second of all, I'm just gonna sit here and cry. So obviously that doesn't work. Wow.
All right.
It's like the game is double humiliating.
Wow.
So
with
much
this-
for swapping, so much for being clever. Should go back to murder.
The bard starts giving off a rousing speech of the forces of light can never be defeated by the forces of evil. Everyone shock your guts, or someone can resist.
How
I'll
is
do
your
it.
magic working? Your magic's suppressed.
This is just his, just speech, just talking.
Does he know the dark speech?
He does.
Oh, jerk.
Yeah, he's so mean.
Okay. Who wants to resist?
I don't.
I
You
do.
know what? Well, how much stress do you have?
I only have 2 left.
I will resist.
All right.
I will use threaten and yell at him to stop saying that.
Let's see how it goes to resist.
Actually, wait. No, I'm gonna skulk. Because I need the die. So I'm gonna skulk up to
Right.
him and just cover his mouth.
Okay.
All right. So you're the only one who takes that. The others do not. You have protected them. Or you can reverse that and they both take the shock and you do not.
So you two will both take the shock, and I will take the stress.
All right. With that, do you stress out?
I do.
So you have a free
Um,
action.
And with that,
Hold on, you're going a little fast for me. Did we just get shocked?
yes.
What got
Yes.
shocked?
Guts.
Guts.
Go.
All right. With that, go hard, rage, smash. Same attempt, baseball bat, bard into cleric.
All right. All right. So the bard is fairly agile. The cleric is not. The bard lands on the cleric, kicks off him, knocking over the cleric, and stumbles a bit. Didn't get hurt too bad, but the majority of the force hit the cleric.
Ooh, they're on their last leg then.
And then,
Remember-
because he is fickle, grumbling, walking off, complaining about a wound to his favorite leg, I am out of the fight.
Just walks away. Everyone's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and that was your berserk. That was your.
Yep.
Okay, so are the bad guys done? Is it us?
Is you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna kill the cleric.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Finally, I gotta freaking kill something.
Describe it. And then give us a roll.
I raise the whip high and bring it down. It's a demon hide whip. It has a mixed success.
That's enough.
That'll do it. You
I will
killed him.
then reap your soul. We gave you 2 chances to leave. You didn't take them. Now you are mine.
I would like to remind Blisk, we can invoke the temple.
That is true.
This would be the time to do it.
Yeah, Blisk will go ahead and invoke the temple. He's going to go ahead and pray that the Dark God uses the grappling hook hanging from the ceiling to strangle the bard.
Give me an invoke.
All right. I believe that it will
2 dice.
roll 2 dice. Yep, for the temple.
Mm-hmm. It should.
Success.
Wow.
All right, so the rope reaches down, starts to strangle the bard. The bard's still alive. Got no moves left, so I guess he's spending his turn getting unwrapped from this thing trying to murder him.
Yeah. Comes back to us then. Peony, you want to go ahead and slap him around? He's just hanging there.
Yeah, the problem is casting magic costs. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
You
I
just
have
ate a
reaped the
soul.
I will spend the reaped soul and overload myself. And so he's being what? Grappled by the temple?
By
He
the
was.
hanging grappling hook. He just
He
got
spent
out.
his turn getting out.
I will re-grapple him using the tools of the temple, as I have force mastery and squeeze the life out of him with a tier 3 spell.
Tier 3. All right. And you're going hard, you were saying, with Overload?
I will also go hard, because every time I do, I get a bonus die.
All right.
I go hard, I spend a soul, which is 2 dice, but you shocked my guts, so I lose it. That is a mixed success.
All right. So with this, he is a higher tier than you. This is going to kill him, but Peony is going to be bloodied.
It's a good hurt. There is nothing you can do. I haven't already done it myself.
So he is choking and resisting with everything he's got, and you guys can see Peony's nose starting to bleed, and holds him there just long enough until the body goes limp, and Peony kind of relaxes, and blood just comes out of its eyes and nose, but the bard is dead.
Blisk just there, panting, flops to the ground. Why do I work here?
That was a thing.
That was a thing. They just keep getting nasty.
They all have the symbol of the goddess of music, the one you
Yeah.
kidnapped the chosen one from.
You
Oh,
kidnapped
wait,
the
did his
chosen one?
instrument survive?
Wow.
Did his instrument survive all the carnage?
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna be
came
might,
down
worth it.
earlier.
might be able to
Hey,
make that possible.
We'll give it to the other bard. We'll say, here, play this as good as the other guy did, or you get the same fate.
And he looks at it and looks at his lute and looks at this one, and he's like, but mine's better.
Don't think you understand who's giving the orders here. Besides,
And he nods and takes it. And,
it's the poor performer who blames his instrument.
he gives a shrug and tries to toot and plays the best he can.
Also, I am covered in like horrible mystical burns and bruises. Do not mess with me. I am injured in ways I don't even understand. Speaking of which, I gotta go find Slimmick and injure him in ways he does not.
Hey guys, I couldn't help but notice there was a lot of new blood lying around. Oh god,
So with that, we are well past 5. We've finished that fight. This seems like a good place to leave it off.
I think so.
They just keep getting nastier.
Yeah, that is how the system works. They get stronger each
know.
time.
What hurt me the most was like Ruby has such little versatility because of the usage amount.
He's
I
just so
know.
new.
I had to do this with 2 people from the A team or B team or whatever. and thank you. I can't believe we still pulled this off.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
I despise you even less.
I guess a quick tracking of experience and then sign out.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
All right, what's on our
So,
list?
We have for the Reckless XP. Did you become bloodied?
Blisk
I
sure
did.
did.
Both did.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
Slimmick did.
bring up both sheets. This is gonna be for everyone.
Mhm.
And did you stress out?
I did not.
That's kind of
both
amazing.
I got close. Well, the first time no one attacked me, even though I tried. I mean, 2 times no one was attacking me or provoking them. This time I almost got there, but didn't quite get there.
All right, Slimmick did go crazy.
So now Ruby
reckless.
will stay hyper specialized and have 3 and threaten.
All right, now the Wicked XP. Did we make progress on the master plan? You guys did.
Oh, we sure did.
Were you in someone else's dungeon scene?
I think we
I-
interacted a lot.
I think we interact a lot.
Mhm. Did you guys act like monsters?
We just poisoned entire food supply because we wanted to cause a war. I feel like it.
Among other things.
Did you use gear or supply in creative ways?
Oh my gosh, I think that's literally all I did today with Blisk.
Yeah.
I blocked a
definitely gets
sword
it.
with. I blocked a sword with a stuffed panda.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, take it.
And then the scriptorium. Did you please your dark god? Yes, you did. You killed both Asius and minions of the forces of light.
Yeah. We're doing great.
This brute get.
So I guess while you guys make your decisions, I guess now's the time to go ahead and sign out. Who wants to go first? Rafferty, you want to go ahead and add?
So yes, I am Norman Rafferty. This month is August. Crap. So we're working on yes, we are getting Book of Corals out the door for Ironclaw, and also if you were one of the Abyss backers in the Kickstarter, we had sent you unique rewards and asked you questions. So that game of horrible supernatural combat, which is like this but different, is coming out soon.
Yeah.
Sanguinegames.com.
Justin?
All right, I am Justin. Today I played Lord Movish and also Ruby Death Day. But beyond here, you will find me Sunday nights, same channel, and GMing over at One Bad Roll.
All right, Oni?
I'm Matthew Pose. I'm a paid GM at startplaying.games. You guys can find my link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. And I'm running Wicked Ones.
All right, and I'm Griffin, and of course we're on the channel with Theta. Join us Sundays and Wednesdays for more tabletop RPGs starting at 10, 2, and 6. Come join us upcoming soon for more Only War now that it's back. And of course, join us every other Friday for our podcast. Where we're talking about game design theory for tabletop RPGs. And so for now, thanks everyone for being here, thanks for running, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.